5-2. Weird ass day, but Washington blows the doors off the Carolina Panthers 40-7 with our MVP, our rookie of the year, week, whatever you want to call it. Jayden leaves the game after one drive. No JD5, no problem. Marcus Mariota comes in and gets the business put on him. Let's get it. 5-2. Big showdown versus the Chicago Bears coming up next week. But the question everybody wants to know, will Jayden be a part of that? Dan Quinn already spoke to the media after the game, and he quickly said, yeah, he's going to go get Reese. He's going to go get seen again tomorrow. So no details. Nobody's jumping out there with a concrete injury designation or timetable for Jayden. We're going to find out this week. But let's get into what took place on the field this week. Absolute domination on the part of the Washington Commanders. They held Andy Dalton under 100 yards passing. They even put Bryce Young in the game at some point. Marcus Mariota comes in 18 for 23, 2 touchdowns, no picks. They run for over 200 yards. Oh, it was just absolute domination from the first whistle. 420 total yards, 200 passing yards, 200 rushing yards. Balanced as Washington always does. Time of possession, 35 minutes to 24. That is Washington Commanders football at this point. Third down efficiencies, only 5 for 10. 63 total plays to 43 total plays. We gave up 1 sack. We punted 1 time. 8 penalties for 55 yards. Didn't even matter because we got busy. Jayden comes out the gates, first drive. First things first. The tone was set by the defense. Carolina comes straight out, walks the ball right down the field on us. It looks like rinse Washington, repeat. This is the same shit we're used to. And then Dante Fowler says, no, sir, not today. And all of a sudden, we come out here with a pick 6. We got 7 points on the board before Jayden had to come on the field. Before Jayden even had to step out there, we already are up. We're already up 7-0, and that feels lovely. Washington already has more wins than they had in all of 2023. But feels good, y'all. But is our quarterback okay? He went down, and it was business as usual. Big 50-yard run. He came up looking a little gimpy. He had a weird tumble when he gave himself up at the end of that run. But I'm sure everybody's going to be out here. Oh, my God, this is RG3 reminiscent. I saw a lot of PTSD in that chat today. And I understand why. Top of the NFC East, absolutely. Again, still growing, loving it. Let's go. Has there been a report? No, there's not going to be a report until tomorrow at some point. Yeah, so I had to handle some business right quick, get a little grub in before we started this one. But I told y'all Carolina wasn't going to be able to score. Them boys ain't score a damn thing, man. That team is Rio has broken out remaining schedule. It's easy to see 5 or 6 more. I don't think anything's easy, but man, that tumble was like a somersault. Yeah, that shit was real awkward looking. But that is how you beat a shitty team, and that's what good teams do. Where's the Forbes hate tonight? Y'all know I'm the only one in here after week supporting, bruh. Shout out to Jalen's dad tonight. Shout out to Emanuel Forbes, who caught an interception today. I told you earlier on stream, Forbes caught a pick. So make sure you play a parlay for Sunday Night Football. Make sure you play the Powerball, play a scratcher, play the Mega Millions, because when the football gods say it's time for Forbes to catch picks, then anything is possible at that point. Let's not do that. Bears next. Chicago's next. Let's go. Pull them out. Let's get it in. Rio had to go smoke that side after this. Nah, I had to exchange the kids and get a little grub in my system before this one, because we might be in for a long one here tonight. Shout out to Emanuel Forbes. He is the fan punching bag every week. He came out and caught an interception. Dalton threw 2 picks. I was like, what are they trying to teach Bryce Young at this point? You kind of have to go back to him permanently at this point. Dante Fowler Jr., Frankie Louvu, what additions to this defense? What additions to this defense? Dante Fowler's over 4 sacks for the season, add a pick 6 to the list. Dante Fowler was scooting on that pick 6. That boy looked like a running back who just caught a screen. He was looking like Brian Robinson on that shit, man. We will hate Forbes again next week. Probably so. Probably so, but it's nice. Sometimes you need these get-right games. We are good enough right now to have get-right games, and we used one today. Ben Sinnott. Shout out to Ben Sinnott. We've been begging for Ben Sinnott for quite some time. Ben Sinnott got his first NFL catch, and it was in pay dirt. His first NFL catch turned out to be a touchdown. He got some work. Zach Ertz finally gets on the board this year. What up, Shane? Florio said a source told him picking a number 1 through 10 on the seriousness of his injury. He said the source said a 3 or 4. Don't know what to make of that. That sounds like bruised ribs. That sounds like bruised ribs, and that sounds like he's going to be okay. We're going to see. Yes, Jaden's mom said he's fine, y'all. That is not an official ruling, and she is not a doctor. I'm glad his mother said she's okay, but we will know more over the next couple of days. 38-17 against Chicago. JD going to go crazy to make up for missed time. I think with the frustration you saw was him being a competitor. They said go to the locker room and get checked out. He was probably like, nah, I'm ready to go back on that field. And they probably were like, yeah, no. It's the Carolina Panthers. Go get your ass checked. You are the franchise. You are the franchise. We knew he was okay. He's Gucci. You know, PTSD, that shit started triggering everybody. Everybody was having war flashbacks. Oh, my God, the season's over. We can never have nice things. Relax, y'all. Relax. Dante Fowler is playing like how Montez and Chase were supposed to play. Correct. Dante Fowler is playing like we thought he was going to be coming out of Florida. Everybody wanted him in that draft that we took. Brandon Sheriff, by the way, did Chin even play? I swear I didn't. There was a lot of guys I didn't hear name called that much today. St. Jude's, Chin. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. They got a little here, motherfucker, damn touchdown at the end of the game. They got their little pity party. Y'all got on the scoring board. Congratulations, touchdown. But we pretty much shut this team out. Frankie, we need to always keep, he's amazing. He's a dog. And Frankie off the edge, electric. He has bend. He comes off the edge in a hurry. Love that guy. Love that guy. This is what a real professional NFL coaching staff looks like. The backup quarterback, no problem. No foot off the gas. That end of the half, oh my God. The Marcus Mariota legacy drive, he didn't do any of that in Atlanta. Cliff Kingsbury said, we got you. 0 for 3 in his first 3 passes. He comes in a drive right before halftime and just starts throwing piss missiles, seeds, and dotties up and down the field. Shout out to Marcus Mariota, man. Shout out to Marcus Mariota. Shout out to Brian Robinson. The Demon came back today, got in the end zone again because Brian Robinson's going to score every time he touches a football field at this point. Fowler and Screw Loose Oos. Screw Loose Oos. I love it. Screw Loose Oos. Sounds so much better than CTE Missile. Shout out Big Senate. The D-line looked good without John Allen. Yeah, Johnny Newton and Fedarian Mathis and D. Payne look like D. Payne. For whatever reason, Payne shows the hell up when John Allen's not on the other side of the field. A mom isn't the most unbiased source. This is true. And the mama going to tell it like it is, but also mama not going to give me that medical diagnosis in the timetable. So we're not going to see. Did you see him hawk down foul? Yeah, he was moving. That much weight moving at that speed should be a weapon of mass destruction at some point. Nobody should be able to move at that speed. We got to get Luke in the end zone at some point. But at this point, the way we spread around this offense, you're going to score when you're going to score. Everybody's time is coming at some point. Everybody's time. I think we need not worry about how we divvy up the scoring and how we divvy up the yards because we clearly got a good thing going. Cliff even starts feeling himself and gets a little too cute sometime, and we go on spurts where we get to the red zone and start calling some bullshit. Still went crazy. What up? What was the vibes like at the stadium today, my brother? Group chat gang. My boy Pascal from the Tay and Todd podcast. Shout out Zach. Shout out Tay, Todd, Jaylen, Alex, Marshall, the whole gang. Everybody was present. Shout out your boy Sad. They was out there deep as hell today. Took another epic posse pick. I know y'all held it down from the field. I know y'all was losing y'all mind when 5 came out that game today. Appreciate you, Antoine. Salute. Just showing the channel some love. Great brother. Hell to the Commanders for life. I appreciate you for the donation, my guy. We're loading up. We're getting ready for Sunday Night Football. We're also breaking down and talking about Washington's game today. Boy, that's domination. That's how you beat the shit out of a bad team. Like, I figured we would handle these guys and be able to pull starters, but 40-7, and if we kept foot on the gas, it probably would have been 50 plus. So feels good. Feels good. Trade. Now we found our guy. You know what's crazy? There's going to be somebody that says that. Someone's going to call in the 106.7 tomorrow and say that dumb shit. Probably that Sabah lady or some shit. I personally think Jayden's going to play next week. Whether they got a bubble wrap, a Kevlar military grade flak jacket around that boy bony ass ribs to get him out on the field and shoot him up with cortisone, I think Jaden Daniels plays next week. I don't think this is a serious injury, but we're going to see. Is his mom also his agent? His agent is still Ron Butler, but she just did get a certification, but she's not the agent yet. You know, Payne and Allen was wrecking last year. Oh yeah, I know. they be about to fight and shit. And I've heard they threw some hands before in the locker room. Rhea, I was wrong that our defense. No, Kuda, you were right. Every week we need you to do what you do because every time you do it, we usually turn up. Mikey was a dog today. Mikey Sanders still is getting better every week. He's all over the field. He's a missile. He's a heat-seeking missile. Missile Mike. We are officially 4th in power rankings and 2nd in the NFC. The Vikings took their first loss of the season today, so we are 1 game out of the 1 spot in the conference from Detroit and Minnesota. Build around Mariota. Trade Jayden for 15 first rounders. I hope he's healthy though. We need him healthy. We definitely need him healthy. And I think he's gonna be. I think this is gonna come down to like bruised ribs or some shit. I don't think this is something crazy. I think if we were playing this game today versus a better opponent, or if today the game was to determine seeding or punching our ticket to the playoff, I think 5 comes out the tunnel like Batman after halftime and plays. But we knew who we were playing, the situation. We felt like we were going to get the 5-2 regardless. He looks like he'll be all right for next week. I want y'all at full strength next week when we play you. Shout out to I want everybody at full strength because we coming with it next week. I hope Chicago took a look at what we did today because we don't even got to have our full strength, and we're going to still bring that offense to the table. Y'all have a good defense. Your offense is finally making some noise. Y'all see our offense, though? No starter, no problem. Y'all doing that with y'all backup over there? I'm just saying, I'm just curious, Chicago fan. If y'all put Tyler Bagent in for 3 quarters versus the Carolina Panthers, do y'all think the score would have been 40-7? I'm curious, though. This coaching staff actually seems to know what it seems like they have explanations for what's going on. It's not arms crossed and being lost on a weekly basis. They come to the podium and answer in detail, in context, with nuance, and they take accountability for everything. They're not don't fix what ain't broke and keep it up. Exactly. Shout out to Fowler. That dude balled out. Shout out to my general manager, Adam Peters. He was never going to be able to fill every hole for this team in 7 months, but he's come in and immediately increased the floor dramatically in season 1, and Washington is already looking like a very competitive football team. Time to go trade for J.C. Horn. I don't know if that J.C. Horn's actually available for trade. Would be cool, but I don't know if they're actually going to come up off him. They need to. That team stinks. Jayden needs to stop playing so at the end of his run. So chillax. He got hurt because of his lack of urgency. Comes with the territory, man. He got down. He protected himself. He had an awkward landing. That's what I'm saying. Trade him now for 10 first-round picks. We found our guy in Mariota we trust. We're the team that saw Joe Theismann injured in the pocket, and we're getting PTSD over Jayden getting bruised by his own flak jacket. They've been through a lot, man. They've been through a lot. Belt to asses with a back, lay down for no damn body. Absolutely. Brandon Ayuk torn ACL. Damn, man. Shake back. Shake back. ACL tear. I hate that. I hate that. JD and Mariota both have a Heisman Trophy. They sure do. And Marcus said, in case you forgot, I got that thing on me too. I packed that thing with me too. It's called Heisman. Marcus went back to Eugene, Oregon on these boys today. 15 first is hilarious. Perked up black shiesty, all black uniform. Yep. Get that boy cortisone shotted up. Throw the military grade Kevlar like he's going to the battlefield. Wrap him up, ice him up, shoot him up. We back next week, unless it's something crazy. I picked 40-13 Commanders. Damn close, very close. Shout out to Darryl Green. They did a worthy jersey retirement of Darryl Green's. If you're watching on stream during the game, I pulled up the jersey retirement ceremony for Darryl Green. That boy Josh Harris came back off that yak, had that alcohol in his system, and was like, he pretty much said, we retire numbers, Daniel. He pretty much said, we retire numbers. We're not just talking to equipment managers saying, hey, put this one in the back. We retire numbers, Daniel. I felt like he took a shot straight at Dan Snyder. Felt like his chest was out. That yak guy, he's doing some crazy things. Josh Harris be off the yak. We got to stop running Jaden Daniels. He's Steve Young, not Cordell Stewart. Let him run if a play breaks down, not on purpose. I mean, the first play of the game was an absolute perfect play call, and he ran for about 50 yards. So not calling that play is probably the incorrect answer. He's not running a lot anymore. We're not running him 15 times a week. We're not running him into the ground. He just happened to get hurt on the play that he did run, but we're good. We're not running him like week 1 of the season. Appreciate you, my guy. You hear that some safety from swung on Trent Williams. Swung on that boy. How did it turn out for him? I didn't see what the result of that was. Smash that like button for your boy. We got over 500 in the chat right now. Smash that like for him. Swinging on Trent Williams is a bad business decision. A very bad business decision. I definitely think it's bruised ribs, but who am I? I don't have a doctorate. Shit, I don't even got a damn bachelor's degree. So I can't make that determination or that judgment, but that's just my thoughts on the matter. Someone tweeted that Jaden Daniels' mother tweeted that he's okay. Yeah, we all seen Jaden's mom say that he's okay. That's fine and dandy, but that doesn't really mean anything to me. I need to see what doctors and what the team says is going on with him. Did they say Payne put them hands on Allen? I was told that they boxed at some point in the locker room a couple years ago, but that's none of my business to share. Talk to us nicely. Yeah, Charles. Shout out to Charles. Got me right with my new cap, my boy. How was the vibes at Northwest today? They use PRP therapy instead of cortisone now. Oh, thank you. I did not know that. Instead of cortisone. PRP therapy. I think Forbes got it. I think I got my swagger back. My boy Forbes got his swagger back. Let's go. All black. Jayden in the all black shiesty next week. Oh, man. I was at the game today. It was lit. I called the Forbes pick during the play. Went to 2 games, got 2 wins. Hey, T-Roy, you the good luck charm, bro. Show up again next week and do your thing one more time for the one time. What up, Daniel? Now, y'all the goats, man, because y'all keep it lit in the chat and y'all make me y'all give me what I need. And I'm not in here talking to myself, talking to the camera and shit. Unfortunate for D Watt, speedy recovery champ. Speedy recovery, but I'm pretty sure Deshaun Watson's going to enjoy recovery more than most players. If you know, you know. For some reason, Payne always he does. So he looked good today. Cyborg is 19 for 20 kicking field goal. Shout out to having a kicker, y'all. Shout out to having a kicker, y'all. Let's go back over this box score a little bit more. Brian Robinson, 6 yards for carry, 12 for 71 and a tutty. Jayden had 50 rushing yards. He didn't even play much today. He played a drive. Jeremy McNichols, 6 yards a carry, 7 for 42. Austin Eckler only had 4 for 17, over 4 yards per carry. We do this shit on the ground. Terry had just under 100. It seemed like Marcus was trying to hunt him down to get that 100 in the fourth. Olamide Zaccheaus had 4 for 25. He looked a lot more active than that. Diami had 1 for 23, but he had a couple Marcus would have liked to have back. Ertz finally gets on the board. Noah Brown had a catch. Ben Sinnott finally gets in the game and gets him a touchdown. We were led in tackles today by Noah Igbenogany. Dante Fowler Jr. pick 6. Emanuel Forbes caught an interception. The vibes are immaculate on this Sunday evening. The vibes are immaculate on this. Flowers to Emanuel Forbes, bro, because we're going to be back on his ass next week. So for now, he about to post some "You Can Hate Me Now." He about to post the most fire Bible verse ever. Like, I'm back. He going to be posting like the resurrection of Jesus on the timeline tonight. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to Forbes getting him a pick. Bears fans have been disgusting on Twitter today. Jayden is about to use them as his get-right game. Hell, yeah, these Bears fans are like, a lot of them are fucking losers, man. Like, they're losers. They're screaming from outside of clubs because they're not there yet, and they're supposed to already been there. See, they were supposed to be us. They were supposed to be the new hot shit that everybody was on their nuts, coming off of Hard Knocks, drafting Caleb, having the first pick when they were a 7-win team and not actually the worst team in the league. They were supposed to be getting all this recognition and national reverence that Washington's getting. It's envy. It's envy. They hate that it's not them. They hate that Caleb is getting critiqued higher and Jayden is getting an absolute love fest from legends, alumni, players, coaches. They hate that that's not Caleb. They cannot stand it. They're jealous of that shit. They hate that shit. They're going to find out next week, though. They're going to see what we talking about. Media's going to go nuts with this Jayden injury, talking about how slim he is. Yeah, we already know the boy's petite. We already know Jayden has the waist of an Instagram model. The boy's super snatch. He's built like a broomstick. Stand a broomstick up, put the broom side up. That's Jaden Daniels. So we already know what that is. We already know what that is. Who plays in the primetime game? Tonight, it's the Jets versus the Steelers. It's the first game of Rodgers and Devontae versus Russell starting for the first time for the Steelers. They're in Pittsburgh. That will be the primetime game tonight. We ran RG. He got hurt. No. We didn't run. He didn't get hurt because we ran him. That it's not as simple as that. If you're watching the games, you know that's not the case because we haven't been running Jayden crazy. RG3 got hurt because he played like a fucking idiot and had no awareness and didn't know how to get down. And he dove and got his knee fucked up diving like Superman instead of just getting down. No, that's a very non-nuanced take. It didn't happen like that. Well, RG didn't get hurt because we ran him. He got hurt. He got a concussion because his stupid ass couldn't get out of bounds or slide. He hurt his knee because his dumb ass didn't get that. Nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, y'all. we're not doing that. RG3 didn't get hurt. None of his injuries were because we were overrunning him. Not one of RG3's injuries because we were overrunning him. All his injuries took places on scrambles, on passing plays. So that's not the case. A whole bunch of people got hurt today. I wonder how much of them people are going to blame it on past people. That's not the case. No, I'm not tripping. Nigga, all his plays were passing plays. He got hurt scrambling when Elodie Nada smacked his knee. He got hurt versus the Falcons scrambling on a passing play. He got hurt versus the Seahawks scrambling out of bounds, and he officially tore his knee up on a passing play when the ball was snapped behind him. Check the film, nigga. I know what I'm talking about. Anywho, I'm sorry. Like, people are lazy. People don't know ball. Like, oh, we're running RG. We're not running Jayden that much. We're not running him that much. We're running him normally. We're not running him that crazy. Nigga was playing Superman ball. That's why he got hurt. Not one fucking play RG3 got hurt was a design quarterback run. Not one of them. I remember each play vividly. I remember the concussion play. I sat in the stadium and watched it. I saw the Haloti Nada play. Not a quarterback run play. Those were all RG3 choices to run on passing play. He got hurt on all passing plays. Watch more ball, bro. I'm not the one. I know what I'm talking about. I can tell you every single vivid injury that man had out here. Isn't every offense considered a system? Bears fans are jealous of the attention Jayden's getting. We don't have to worry about any logic coming from them. They cannot break you down what our offense consists of. They're still saying stupid shit like one read offense. That's not what's happening over here. That's not what's you're watching a guy get through progressions every week. You're watching a guy mature as a passer every week. They watch highlight reels and try to tell us what our offense consists of. Shout out to Robert, but he thought he was fucking Teflon on the field. Robert got himself injured every time. None of his injuries had anything to do with the team overrunning him. He didn't get hurt one time on his own read. Robert Griffin, 0 injuries on quarterback design runs. And he tore his knee up in college. I bet you didn't know that. That happened too. You know? It's 2024, bro. It happened. RG3 part. Those are non-ball knowers. Anybody making any relation to what Jayden is doing to Robert, non-ball knowers, casual ball knowers. Because I just gave you a vivid breakdown of how those injuries took place. Fuck the Bears fans that are talking. They don't even know what their offense consists of. Like, what are we talking about? We'll see them next Sunday, bro. They gotta see us, bro. They gotta see us, bro. I just want people to stop being lazy. It's so lazy. That's like the Niners fans saying, "Oh, Ayuk tore his ACL today. Let me Google search what the last Niners receiver tore his ACL. Man, Ayuk just like somebody else because he tore his ACL. Hey, we got to stop throwing out routes to Ayuk." That shit don't make no fucking sense. What are we talking about? They got RG3 deep throats croissants on the internet, bro. That's not Jaden Daniels at all. And not to mention the ego and all that extra shit that came with him. But we got to stop doing that. We got to stop just forcing lazy comparisons on people, man. Bears fans are literally mad and trying to gatekeep excitement like they're the only team that's allowed to be excited. I like Bears fans to know if for some reason y'all fail to make the playoffs this year, your GM and your coach is going to get fired. Y'all are in win now mode. Y'all are supposed to be 4-2 right now. We have new everything here. We We're not even supposed to be here, right? We already hit our win-loss total for the season. We already hit it. 5 wins. Vegas had us at 5.5, meaning they saw our season going as 5 wins or 6 wins. We're already there at the midway point of the season. The fuck are we talking about Robert Griffin III for? What are we talking about? Like, come on, man. He messed up his ankle rolling out on a play action play on the first play on a new squad. Yeah, exactly, man. We gotta stop that shit. We gotta stop. Y'all should know better than that shit. Because I'm gonna push back because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I remember every snap Robert took here vividly, and that nigga did not get hurt one time on a design QB run. We haven't overran Jayden at any point after week 1 this season. We overran Jayden. Matter of fact, we didn't overrun Jayden week 1. He had to run because there was nothing there. After week 1, we have not done that at one point this season. You know? I love your built-in excuses. No, built-in excuses for what? We're going to beat y'all next week. Nobody's work. Y'all are a good team right now. Y'all have a good defense, and your offense finally has a pulse for the first time all year. But we are better than y'all. We're better than the Chicago Bears right now. Come on now. We had Bears fans a couple weeks ago telling us that Jayden had a better supporting cast than Caleb. They got Roma Dunze, Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, DeAndre Swift, and Cole Kmet. And all of a sudden, Jayden got more weapons because Jayden was better earlier. Like, we'll see y'all next week, man. Caleb secretly hoping Jayden isn't 100% next week. Nah, Caleb a dog, though, man. Caleb a dog. Caleb probably ready for that. He ready to go toe-to-toe. I love Caleb. Their fans is on dumb time, but I love Caleb. Now, I'm ready for it because it's going to get super toxic next week. But let's keep talking about the Panthers game. And we got a good game that's about to come on between the Steelers and the Jets. Like, there isn't even much more to talk about the game we played today. Mariota came in, put the cape on his back. Jeremy McNichol, 6 yards a carry. B-Rob, 6 yards a carry and a touchdown. He didn't really have to break a sweat today. Didn't get Eckler going. Didn't need to get Eckler going. The 2 tight ends scored. We got our rookie tight end, his first tutty of the season. Terry got busy. The rest of the receivers didn't need to. We held a quarterback under 100 yards today. We kept Chuba Hubbard on lock. They only scored on some here nigga damn type shit. Like, here you go. Have your little punk ass touchdown, you know? Did you already talk about one of your favorite plays from the game? Forbes. Forbes. Shout out to Forbes, bro. I swear I was more excited for the Forbes pick than the Dante Fowler Jr. pick. But that Fowler, I don't lie, that Fowler pick gave me life. That Fowler pick 6 gave me life. Mariota rolling and throwing that seed of a touchdown. Fire. I ain't know he had that in him no more, bro. Victory Mondays. Again, we're back to Victory Mondays, y'all. I mean, we knew it was coming with Carolina. Horn and Johnson calling Louisville, begging them to tell AB to come get them boys. Louisville had him a game today. The team was led in tackles by Noah Igbenogany. The Panthers are bad, y'all. The Panthers are the new us. Carolina Panthers, I feel for your fan base. Y'all are the new us. Y'all are the new us. Y'all have an idiot owner who's meddlesome. Y'all don't have CJ Stroud because he strong-armed Frank Reich and his coaching staff with Josh Johnson and them and said, nope, give me my little bite-sized boy wonder. He's going to be like a son to me. Strong-armed him, made him took Bryce Young, and look where they're at. I'm not sure CJ Stroud is the exact same CJ Stroud that we see in Houston if he gets drafted by Carolina, but I think it would have looked better than what Bryce has put out on tape. Bryce does not look like he is built for the NFL physically and what the eye test tells you. Skip is saying that the Cowboys will beat the Niners next week. The Niners are coming in mad that they lost to the Chiefs. First of all, I don't think anybody's beating the Chiefs. I'm going to continue to say that. This man does not even really have receivers, and they're still finding ways to beat everybody. They're going to be the first NFL team to three-peat, but I think the Cowboys should be shaking in their boot. Niners are coming in. They just lost Ayuk for the season, and they're coming in mad. They're coming in a must-win situation because they don't want to keep stacking L's at some point. The Niners, I feel confident they're going to take care of Dallas next week. If Caleb plays a 20th or so defense and Jayden got to play a top 6 one with the Bears, if the Bears lose, they should be embarrassed. On God. On God. Our defense going to rise to the occasion. I guess JD5 should win Rookie of the Week next week. It'll be the 1 week he don't get it because he came out after one drive, but he did put up 50 rush yards off the one. Once I saw the Forbes pick, I went outside to enjoy the nice. Oh, you just knew. You just wanted to ascend into the autumn ambience after you saw the Forbes pick, for real. The Bears are last in their own division and 0-2 on the road. 0-2 on the road. Yep, they won on the road versus Carolina. Was the Carolina game on the road? The Carolina game was at home. It was in Chicago. Yep, they haven't won on the road yet this year. So they're looking for their first. I need Jayden to play, though. If Mariota's playing, I might look at this game totally different. I'm impressed. We would either lost or was close in years past. They totally handled business today. I want 12 or 13 wins. That's so ambitious, but it's like, man. We score 40 with a backup quarterback. Who else doing that, Rio? Look at teams like Miami. Exactly. Miami is one of the most high-powered, fast, exciting offenses in this league. Look at where they are without a backup, without Tua. Tyler Huntley can't do it. Skylar Thompson can't do it. Even an offensive mastermind like Mike McDaniel cannot make shit or cannot make caviar out of shit over there in Miami. I didn't see any silver and baby blue in TV shots. Shout out to the fan base. Shout out to us. I low-key felt bad as fuck for the Panthers when they was down 37-0 and bro got cracked hard as fuck on that kick return. Don't feel bad for him because it's time for somebody else to be the punching bag. It's time for somebody else to get their back kicked in. No longer us. We got our back kicked in for 25 plus years. I am tired of I don't have any sorry left in me to feel for any of these motherfuckers, bro. They just gonna have to feel the wrath because we've been through too much here. Sorry, guys. Shake back, champ. It's gonna be a rough 20 plus years, Panthers fans, because unlike dickhead Snyder, Dave Tepper is loaded. He's the second richest. He's the only not Walmart owners in the league. He's the only not Waltons with real money in the entire league. So they're kind of fucked over there in Charlotte. But hey, better them than us. Better them than us. I see this team looking different next week. And at least two Panthers cornerback, J.C. Horn and Deontay Johnson, please trade for us on Tuesday. The deadline's November 5th, so I don't think there's going to be any type of rush for stuff. But most importantly, we need to figure out if we're going to have our quarterbacks, Niners blowing them out. I need it. I need Brock Purdy to go in there. Opening kickoff for Sunday Night Football is now underway. The Jets just kicked it off to Pittsburgh, and it's going to be a touchback. Russell Wilson, good old rinsed Russell, and the Pittsburgh Steelers throwbacks has now taken the field. We want to see what this offense looking like with rinse Russ. Hell nah, garbage juice not beating the 49ers. Ayuk almost robbed the Niners as bad as Watson robbed the Browns. And I ain't mad at none of these men for getting their monies, man. Bears fans thinking their QB can't get hurt like everybody else. I don't wish injury on nobody. Caleb could have won Rookie of the Week this week. He sure could have, but their fans don't get active. They just cry in Washington Commanders group chats and on Twitter. They can do everything but vote for their quarterback to win. 1st and 10. Russell Wilson hands it off to Najee. He gets cracked, but he takes it forward for about 4 yards. This post-game show is now turning into a watch party. We're going to watch some of this Steelers and Jets game. We're going to get active on Sunday Night Football. Russell's coming off 26 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. They ate $80 million to cut him. That's real hatred. Real hatred is eating $80 million just to say, get the fuck out of my organization. True hatred. Caleb, 2 picks and a fumble next week in Landover on God. I hope so. Russell Wilson floats it over to tight end Darnell Washington. First down, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's looking for a spark because they know they couldn't get anything going with Fields back there. If Jayden doesn't play, Jaden's mom will. They're going to put Miss Jackson in the game. They're going to put on good old Regina in the game for Jayden. Bears won in London, though. That's kind of on the road. Well, it was a home game, but technically it was in London. I know there was a lot more Bears fans at that joint, even though the Jags have a good following out there. 1st and 10, Russell Wilson from his own 48-yard line. He's under center. He's going to hand it off to Najee. Najee's going to take it to the right side. He's going to break a tackle, pick up 10, 11, cut it back, gets up 15, about 17 yards on the carry from Najee Harris. Okay, Najee. Steelers trying to show that they got a spark on their offense now. He's doing a lot of showboating in front of the ref. He better chill out. Forbes quarter pick. I'm going to play the Powerball. Play all of them. Buy some scratchers, all that shit. Play you a parlay, some more shit. Hill and Waddle suffer. Oh, my God. I know Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle are in hell right now. They are in absolute hell because, man, they're not getting nothing from the quarterback position. And that's what happens when a guy like Tua is out. I don't even want Tua playing ball nowhere, but I'm not Tua or his family, so I don't know what's best for him. But I know I would take my $160 million and skedaddle. Deuces, family first, man. JD5 a warrior, he gonna be all right. Love the game, but we still need better edge rushers and containment. I think Fowler. I think when we get Dorrance Armstrong back, a nice consistent flow of Fowler. Armstrong can be suitable, but we definitely need more. We took care of a bad team today, y'all. I seen a lot of people PTSD and like, oh, we can't look past the Panthers. This is a trap game. Trap game that. Trap game these nuts because our backup quarterback 40-7 these boys today. The margin to win in the NFL is less than a touchdown no matter what the game is. And we out here blowing teams out so bad they look like little league team. And we're watching teams play bad teams each week. But Washington is taking bad teams and taking them to the woodshed. bringing the paddle out on skin. We're leaving our mark for sure. 3rd and 5 coming up for Russell Wilson. He's got it down to the New York Jets 28-yard line. Seeing if they're going to keep this drive going. Pittsburgh has been going right down the field. Offense already looks like it got more juice to it than when Fields was back there because, they couldn't pass. Russell Wilson's back to pass. He's under pressure. He's scrambling to the right. He's going to throw it away on 3rd, and they're going to have to settle for a field goal. All I know is at the end of the season, Josh Harris needs to leave a blank check on the desk, step out of his office, and tell Cliff to write whatever number he wants on it. I mean, he's here for a 2-year contract. I don't think he's going nowhere because he's still getting those NFL head coaching checks. But I think we're good on Cliff. Cliff going to be here for a little bit. Anytime I feel bad, I think of Jake Delhomme and Steve Smith for all them years. Shout out Steve Smith Sr. They not like us, period. Tell them talk to us nicely. Absolutely. Talk to the first place 5-2 Commanders. I don't want people to take it lightly that we've already in year 1 of our startup program won more games than the final year of Ron's 3 to 5 years to build a culture. Ron said 3 to 5 years to build a culture, and in year 4, we regressed to a 4-win football team. He said, send me my ring. And Adam Peters came in here and in 7 months puts out a football team that wins 5 of their first 7 football games. That should not be taken lightly. It should not be taken lightly. Should be Commanders versus on Turkey Day to ruin Jerry's Thanksgiving. It's all good. Let them have Thanksgiving. Let's enjoy our Thanksgiving with our families or whatever. 40 without JD is crazy. Like, I don't think people realize what we're doing. You can, it's just the Panthers all you want to. With a backup quarterback, we're watching backup quarterbacks around the league. Who's dropping 40 with their backup? Who? Show me. I want to know. What up, awesomeness? What up? I'm about to slide into Jazz Sinclair's DMs and tell her Rio sent me. Hey, slide, play the lottery, shoot your shot at your dream girl, all of that. Emanuel Forbes caught a pick today, so everything is possible. Everything. We scored 40 without JD5. Everything is possible today. Shoot your shots, kings and queens. Shoot your shots. See where it takes you. Let's go. We are a top 10 team in this league. I agree. We're probably closer than 10, but I'll take 10 for right now because they need to see us go get a quality win like we're about to get next week versus Chicago. Lord willing. Cliff going to bounce as soon as a team he's interested in wants him. I don't think he wants an NFL team. I think he wants a college program, and he'll probably wait till that time comes. I don't think he wants to coach in the league again. Just imagine our year 2 jump. Tons of money to spend. Exactly. This isn't even the final. This is the infant stage. This is the crawling stage of our development, y'all. We're not even on our 2 feet running around the house yet. We're still crawling with a binky in our mouth and shit. We're still young. We're still young as hell. We're not even there. Here I come, Beyonce. Jay-Z gonna have them black vans in front of your house in no time. Corley gave up 17 to Adams. Would have told him to kick rocks with open-toed Timbs on. Yeah, Malachi Corley, he paid his respect to a legend. He said, go ahead and take that 17, my boy. Go ahead and take that 17 up off me. But it's all good. It's all good. Today felt good, man. Love you back, Barbara. I try. I just speak from the mind. I just speak from the mind, speak from the heart. Whatever comes out, whatever I'm thinking, it just comes out immediately. Good win. They filled up so many holes today in life. We win it. The Bears TV. It's Washington versus Commanders week. We're going to start that Wednesday, though. We're not there yet. We are 2 wins away from our 2020 NFC East Championship record. This year we'll be 13-4. Fingers crossed. That's a lot. 13 is a lot. As a person who's never seen this team win 11 games, I was a newborn-ish last time they did it. So I'll take 11. If they can win 11 games, if we can break the curse of Snyder in our first year of all this new shit, oh my God, I might streaking in the streets type shit. Aaron Rodgers and the Jets are going to take over from their own 22. The first drive of Rodgers reunited with Adams. And on first down, He goes to Adams immediately, incomplete on first down. Of course, this man throws it straight to Devontae off the rip. What up? What up? What up? What up? What's going on, Jerome? I don't think Cliff is going. Hey, we don't need to worry about that right now. We don't need to worry about right now. Yeah, we need to. It's 2024. It is the Lord's year of 2024. Like, there is no need that we're talking about Robert Griffin III because these are two different humans and players. What up, David? I'm on day one of the cruise ship and already had two fans walk up. We back, baby. Hey, enjoy your cruise, my guy. Apparently, you got that Wi-Fi package. If you don't got Wi-Fi on the cruise, you might as well just leave your phone on the ship. It feels good when you can wear your colors with pride. Like, I wear my colors win, lose, or draw, but now you wear your colors out and people are finding ways to come up and talk to you, bro. It's like you're like the town hero. People just find a way to just walk up to you. Hey, man, yeah, 5-2. Yeah, you guys quarterback is good, man. Hey, man, we back, baby. We back, baby. Random people walking up ready to chest bump and shit. It feels lovely. Rodgers on third down. He's back to pass. He's under pressure. They're going to get his ass. They're going to get his ass. That Steelers defense is so good. That's a top 2 defense in this league, and it ain't even close. 95, we gave 3 shutouts. Capital punishment. 91. 91. That's my birth year, man. That's my birth year. I want us to get back to it. Eagles fans, you lost your better backup quarterback to us. You lost our game. I'm talking about the Eagles. The Eagles went crazy today, by the way. The Eagles dogged the shit out the Giants today. They benched Daniel Jones for Drew Lock today. Uh-oh. They put that $40 million on the bench. It's almost that key to the city feeling. Yeah, it is the key to the city feeling. You're walking around and people just want to talk to you. Like, everywhere you go, people are just excited to see you, man. Yes, sir. Mike Williams from the Jets may be available. No. I mean, to be perfectly honest, at this point, Mike Williams is just like bigger body Noah Brown at this point of his career, post all those injuries. I don't really think he offers much. Aaron Rodgers is cooked versus this defense. He sure might be cooked. I'm still scared about his durability. Get unscared. He's going to be all right, man. He got a little banged up rib. If we needed Jayden to play today, Jayden would have played today. And I think that's a fact. I think if this game was in January, if it was in January or December and we needed this shit and it wasn't the Panthers on the other side of the field, Jayden would have brought his happy ass smooth back on the field instead of coming back with a smile on his face with street clothes on, bubble wrapped at the waist. He's going to be all right, man. He's going to be all right, man. He's a grown man. Football people get hurt. I would like to remind all the fans losing their mind. I don't know if a lot of you know this, but C.J. Stroud missed multiple games last year. C.J. Stroud missed multiple games, still took his team to the playoffs, still won 10 games, still won a playoff game, still won Rookie of the Year. C.J. Stroud, Cold Bernard Stroud IV, missed multiple games as a rookie. How many people are worried about his durability? He gonna be all right, man. $1 for every point moving forward. Rio David, appreciate you, gang. Channel member, family member, day one. Enjoy your cruise, man. If I may ask, Royal Caribbean or Carnival? I'm very curious to the answer to that. But Jayden gonna be all right, man. He gonna be all right, y'all. People get hurt at this level. It's the NFL. It happens to all kinds of. It happens for no reason. It happens for no reason. Deshaun Watson's Achilles ankle, whatever it was, it gave out today, and not a person touched him. It had nothing to do with him running or any of that stuff. I think we can have 9 wins by the bye. I think it's possible. I think we're allowed to, at this point, start having these optimism thoughts and say them out loud. We can start saying the word playoff. We can start saying division contender because we're looking around. The Eagles are finally starting to get primed up and going, but what have the Eagles done this year that makes you think that we can't go toe-to-toe with them? I'm a hater of Aaron Rodgers' old school helmet and chin strap. That shit is hideous. That and the sleeves, hideous. He's a creature of habit. Yep, I had to put the whole government name on it because I had to punctuate and put emphasis on. Even Stroud missed games last year. B Rob runs different. B Rob is a tank. First and 10, Pittsburgh from their own 36. Play action on first down. They're right in Russell's grill. He dumps off the screen to Jaylen Warren. He takes it up for about 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 upcoming for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Carnivore cruises where singles meet. Royal Caribbean, nice as hell, man. We've been on several Carnival cruises, but this is our first Royal Caribbean, and we're loving it. Royal Caribbean is a little bit nicer. It's better, and the clientele and the customer base is a little bit different. Carnival, anything is liable to happen on a Carnival cruise, from my experience. Royal Caribbean, they do it better over there, but I'm gonna have a good time on either. But I'll just say that Royal Caribbean, you pay more for it, but it's worth the price of admission. That's all I'm gonna say. You left from B More in 05. Casino was your favorite on the ship. Them casinos smell like vinegar and cigarette butts, but them shits is definitely, a cruise ship is a vibe, man. Trade our backup. Our backup got busy today. We'll see the Eagles next month. We're going to see the Eagles on Thursday Night Football, probably in the white on white. 3rd and 1 coming up for the Steelers. Empty backfield. Russell Wilson scrambling to the right. He throws on the run. He's going to find a guy for the first. Nope, incomplete. Calvin Austin dropped it as he slid to the ground. That was a good ball by Russell. The receiver didn't hold on to it, and the Steelers are going to punt on their second possession. Catch the ball and help your quarterback out, man. Imagine if we had B-Rob healthy last week. Might have made a difference. It might have not, because our defense is still going to 5 wins in week 7. I know, Mike. We won 4 games last year. I don't think enough people realize that. That's why the people who say, oh, they haven't played anybody, and why are Washington's fans so excited? Like, do y'all not realize we lost 8 straight games in a row last year? We lost 8 games in a row to close the season. We started 2-0 and only won 2 games for the next 16 weeks or for the next 15 weeks. We won our first 2 games and went 2-13 down the stretch. Y'all mad because we're hyped. Stop gatekeeping excitement. Let Washington is back, baby. 6-2 next week. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping we got our quarterback for it. Football players gets hurt. It's an occupational hazard. They sign up for this. They don't sign up for a league that guarantees them clean health for a whole career. Quarterbacks get hurt all the time, and it feels like 85 to 90% of quarterback injuries are in the pocket. So we got to stop all the lazy running quarterback this, running quarterback that. Like, cut it out, man. Cut it the fuck. These are fucking professional quarterbacks, man. Joe Burrow got concussion symptoms last Sunday night. He's also torn an ACL in his career. How many people come on TV every day and talk about Joe Burrow durability issue? They don't. I'll be at the November 24th game against Dallas. Hope to see you there. Now, I might have to step out. To that one, because that was gonna get real. The NFC North division is crazy. The Bears are 4-2 and in last place. I know, man. The Lions 1 loss. The Vikings 1 loss. The Packers with 2 losses, they getting busy over in that division. Yo, that was a big win the Packers had versus the Houston Texans today. That was an amazing game, by the way. That was a really good game. You should definitely check out the condensed version of that one. That game hogged up the 1 o'clock slot on Red Zone earlier. Like, they kept that joint going. I ain't scared of a single team in the league right now, even this year 1 Commanders team. Year 2 and 3 going to be a whole different story. I will say, too, that, like, we got the best team on the schedule out the way last week. We're not going to play another team this year as good as the Baltimore Ravens. We're not going to play a better team this year than the Baltimore Ravens. And we stood our ground. We had our chances, but we just didn't pull it out yet. RC is a little uppity. Yeah, Royal Caribbean is a little uppity. Carnival is like the Unc's barbecue. You never know what's gonna pop. Yeah, that's definite. RC is like we really out here getting it in. We're getting it in. Carnival is like, you know what I mean? Carnival is like the family reunion. Oh man, Carnival be janky as shit. They tap your pockets with the pictures on Royal Caribbean. Packers white helmets. Oh, that shit was clean. What they call them, the winter's welcome uniforms, whatever they call them, shits are fire. Norwegian Cruise Line, where it's at. Now that sounds and looks fire. I've seen the advertisement. That shit definitely looks like it's out of my price range, but I definitely got to try it one day. Jets got the ball back, hand off to Brees Hall. You're not going to run on these boys, New York. You're not going to run on the Jets, but a flag comes down while making the tackle. Carnival, definitely, they be wilding on Carnival. Love the Commanders. Love the squad. Yes, sir. Toji, how we doing? Not sure if you saw the injury, but it was bad. Which one? Which one we talking about? Oh, for Ayuk. Nope, I didn't see it. I don't want to see it. What up, Mike? I don't want to see it. I've heard it. I've heard enough. I'm trying to not be so desensitized. I don't want to see injury like on the internet. I don't want to see death. I don't want to see gruesome injury. I'm squeamish as hell. I'm cool on that shit. I keep telling people we already exceeded last year's 4-3. I know. And like my whole win-loss, I predicted us to go 8-9 this year. At this rate, we may have 8 before the bye week. It's possible. We're going to see. 1st and 10 from the 32. Rodgers is back to pass. He dumps it off to his running back, Brees Hall. It takes it up to about the 49 to the 50-yard line. Big chunk play by the New York Jets. Hey, man. Hey, man. I feel good about where this season's going, y'all. And I see a lot of fans, they're so ready for the other shoe to drop. Like Washington's going to have a mental lapse. They're going to have a collapse. Guys, we're free. We're free of that past mindset. We're free of Snyder, of Serrato, of Bruce Allen. We're free of Ron. That's not us no more, y'all. They're not us no more. Yeah, winter warning. That's what they called it. That's a corny. That definitely sounds like some shit the Packers would say. Oh, we're going to wear our winter warning whites this Sunday, guys. Something that swaggy. They make that shit sound so corny. We have, 2 weeks till clocks go? But damn, the clocks really go back in 2 weeks? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I just listen to when the news tells me to turn them back. I don't keep tabs of any of that shit. Yeah, I don't wish that shit on nobody. And prayers for Ayuk and all them boys. 2nd and 1, Rodgers is going to hand it to Brees, and they're going to get him in the backfield. TJ Watt and Deshaun Elliott party at the running back. The Steelers' defense is like that, but their offense is so ass. I really like our chances when they come to DC. Am I tripping for that? Am I tripping for thinking we could be favored when the Steelers come to DC? Am I tripping for that? Let me know. Let me know. I'm suing Virgin for false advertising. Oh, man, what was your prediction? What'd you say, 11 wins? Aaron Rodgers on 3rd down. He pumps. He's going to go to his guy, and he's going to be Lazard reaches for the first. I think it's going to be inches short, and it's going to be 4th and inches coming up for the Jets right in the vicinity of Steelers territory. I think the Jets are going to play 4-down football here. Dudes come to watch. It's like, nah, I pray to recover as well. Getting jokes off on serious situations are some of my favorite things. I like making jokes in light of dark situations. So I'm starting to think that the throws for PI to Noah Brown are scripted by Cliff. Yeah, Mario, he definitely told Mariota, man, underthrow that shit to Noah Brown and he going to sell that shit. It's like clockwork at this point. Next Sunday, you ready to call the score before you even know if Jayden's good to go? I love it. I love it. The clown show is not here anymore. Hell yeah. We've been hard pressed to, I know. And now we can sell that shit easily. Honestly, that's a play in offensive play callers Rolodex, you know? Underthrown ball, corner that's not looking back. That's an easy PI call. 1st and 10, New York Jets. Screen pass to Breece Hall. He's going to take it up to about the 26-yard line. Another chunk play from Breece Hall. 13 yards on the play. I think the Commanders will go 7-3 for the rest of the season. Oh, God. 7-3. What's that, 12-5? I'd cry. We win 11 games. I might cry on the chat. Like, I'm not exaggerating, y'all, when I say I may shed tears on the channel. I have never seen this team win 11 games before. Never. I've seen 10-6 twice. Never seen 11 wins. They win 12 games. We host a playoff game. Oh, my God. You're going to see me emotional as hell on this channel. Emotional as hell. Hopefully we have an easy winter. Not trying to do a rack or shovel. Oh, my God. Please. I hope snow just never happens again. Snow was so fun when you were a kid and you didn't have to worry about doing shit. Please keep snow away. Snow makes an adult's life so much harder. In 2 years, this team is a real threat to winning a Super Bowl. Yeah, somebody asked me the other day, when does Washington's Super Bowl window open? I said, I think the window opens next year, but I don't think we truly contend for a Super Bowl till 2 years from now. Garrett Wilson with the screen pass. The Jets are rolling right down the field on that fire-ass Steelers defense. 1st and 10. Rodgers got them rolling. These screens are running through these guys right now. We have coaches that actually know how to adjust during a game. I know that it actually looks different when you come out from halftime. They're learning from mistakes. We're not just repeating bad things. We got the Steelers done. I think the Steelers are very good. They're one of the best coach football teams in the league. It's going to take a great performance. It's going to take an amazing game plan by Cliff. But I really think that, like, we're going to find ways to score. And I got to see what Russ is going to do with this offense. They don't look like they can handle us on offense. Breece Hall for the touchdown to start the game for the Jets. Breece Hall takes it in. 7-3 New York. We got us a ball game here in Pittsburgh. I need to see if the Steelers can score with anybody, because we can score with anyone in the league. We done seen the Ravens, and the Steelers offense is not the Ravens offense. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. So we're going to see. I got dog walked in my Yahoo Fantasy League this week. My God, I'm not even about to score 100 points. Yikes. 7-3. But I like our chances versus anybody in this conference, man. I like it. Rio, they will respect us whether they want to or not. We in the building. We are in the building now. We've been in here for over an hour, by the way. Smash that like button on this stream. Smash that like button on this stream. It would be greatly appreciated. Helps push this content out to a larger audience going forward. But we're watching Sunday Night Football. This was a post-game show. We're still talking Commanders throughout, but we're also watching the Steelers-Jets game. 7-3 as Breece Hall just took a touchdown up to the left pylon. Let's see how Russell and the Steelers offense reacts, man. I like our chances versus everybody on the schedule. Steelers, our last hardest team this year. I mean, the Eagles games and the Falcons game are not going to be easy to win. And by the way, did the Falcons, I didn't even check, did the Falcons beat the Seahawks earlier or did they lose? I need to go look at the NFL scoreboard again. I swear the Falcons lost. Did they lose? Did they lose? Geno out here leading the league. And oh, yeah, they got their ass whooped today. Good God. 34-14. Geno gave him 207 and 2 tutties. Kenneth Walker, 69 on the ground. DK went off. Shout out to him. He got my fantasy team on his back. But, yeah, man. Wow, the Falcons got their shit boat race today. Man, they got smoked. Spanked is aggressive because that defense is so legit, but man, why not? Most likely split with the NFC East, maybe 6-4 the rest of the season. I'm telling you, I got the blueprint, y'all. We got 5 wins now. You want to get to 10? Here's your blueprint. Sweep the Giants. That's 6. Split with Dallas. That's 7. Split with Philly. That's 8. Beat the Tennessee Titans. That's 9. And you need one game out of out of Pittsburgh, New Orleans, Atlanta, Chicago. One game out of that, that's a 10-win season. It's that it sounds like nothing's easy in this league, but split with your teams that were supposed to be better than you in the division, beat the Giants a second time, beat the Tennessee Titans, and you just got to win one more game out of Pittsburgh, Chicago, New Orleans, Atlanta. It's there. It's there. It really is there for a 10-plus win season, yo. The blueprint couldn't have been better. Definitely got their wings clipped today. They got their shit cooked. That's a complicated question. I think I'm taking DK. He's a more physically imposing receiver. I think Terry has a better route package, though. Remember when Washington beat the undefeated Steelers during the pandemic? Show the guys that film when the time comes. I know we've come such a long way till then. We had cooked Alex Smith on the road on like a Tuesday night playing in that game. I was in the building. Definitely an amazing experience and performance. Got signings from Champ, Smoot, Chris Baker. Oh, Chris Baker was in the house. I'm glad to hear that, man. So that means he's doing a lot better. I love that. I love that. I think they destroyed Dallas twice. I think Dallas might be food, man. They might be food for the picking this year, but you know you can throw everything out in the divisional games, and that's including the other Giants game. I know I predicted a sweep of the Giants. That will not be easy because the Giants defense is like that. The Giants defense is like that, and Malik Neighbors is a dog. Russell Wilson threw a back shoulder fade. They were completely not on the same page there. NO is so bad without Derek Carr. Rattler going to get his booty cheeks clapped, especially if Washington gets back. Carr got to be back by then, all right? Because I don't see Rattler corralling any type of job over there. Shout out to Marcus Mariota for coming in and doing and keeping our offense going business as usual. No JD5, no problem. Love to see that. Nigga, Marcus Mariota played so good today. Bears fans on the internet talking about Jayden, the system quarterback. They're obsessed. Y'all remember that Mariah Carey song? Why are you so obsessed with me? Boy, I want to know. That is Bears. Bears fans are that Eminem character from that video stalking Mariah Carey. They be outside the club crying and nobody's even looking for them. Sweeping Dallas would be fire. That would be fire. But I'm trying to be humble. I'm trying to be humble when I predict the rest of this schedule. Terry or DJ Moore, who do you think is better since we are meeting them next week? I think they're the same tier of wide receiver. They're in the tier after the elite top guys. Terry and DJ Moore are in that really good category after the like elite top 12 guys. I think it's an equal sign. Give me an equal sign. I think Terry has been more productive, though. Think we destroyed Ballard? Oh, that would be so good. You better sing that shit. That's what Bears fans sound like. Why do they care so much about everything, Jay? They want to be us so bad. They want to be loved so bad, bro. They go, y'all are 4-2. Be happy. Imagine, like just Washington fans, just imagine us. We're 5-2 right now. Could you imagine us obsessing over another franchise and their quarterback right now? Like, could you imagine us spending all of our time stalking the New England Patriots and stalking what Drake May is doing there? Or the Broncos for Bo Nick? Could y'all imagine at 5-2 caring what's happening somewhere else? All I know is Forbes not seeing the field next week. He gonna see that. He caught him a pit. Hey, you thought Forbes was at the club. Like, hey, Forbes about to be up Rose Bar tonight getting busy. Forbes about to be up in Rose Bar tonight with the hamburger meat out. He probably going 3 buttons down. That boy about to shut the club down tonight. Get that boy some steak while he in there. 1st and 10 Jets from their own 20, stopped in the back. You're going to see a lot of defense in this game. I don't expect to see fireworks on the offensive side of the ball. I wonder if Chef AP will pull out the big joker in the offseason and clean house. I think there's going to be a lot of that going on. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if there was a lot of guys from prior regimes, not a part of this program anymore. Philadelphia's wide receiver, yeah, they're going to give everybody problems, bro. They're going to give everybody problems. Did I see the Halliburton video yet? Man, living my dream. Oh, what Halliburton video? Which one? What are we talking about? What Hallie up to? What Hallie up to? Aaron Rodgers just threw completely behind Devontae Adams, man. They got to get that report back, bro. Now, what you talking about? What hit me? Hit me. I'm not really sure. What up, Melissa? How we doing? They just mad that they're outside the club. They're outside the club. They can't even get in. But they want to feel the love that we're getting because they're dying for it. Coming off of Hard Knocks, they thought they were going to be the next Lions and that everybody was going to be falling to their knees for them. And then Jayden comes and steals the show over the first 6 weeks of the season. So they hate it. So they're wishing on our quarterback's downfall. It's okay, bro. The truth hurts. You're not seeing the film with both DJ Moore and Keelan Allen as wide receiver option. Today was experimental week. If you're going to experiment versus anybody, you experiment. That's why I was saying, like, if we're going to try shit out, throw Senate out there, start exclusively featuring Luke, start messing with the coverage package. This man, Joey Porter, held Garrett Wilson's jersey up the field and they didn't call it. That's kind of crazy. Halliburton playing in the snow. Which snow we talking about, though? We talking about the bunnies or we talking about that other shit? Because if it's the bunnies, I'm cool with it. If it's the other shit, then Forbes definitely hitting the club tonight. Forbes walking in the club like Nas and them came in belly. Slow motion, music on, rainbow lights on and shit. He walking in that joint in slow motion, bro. With the wind blowing behind him and shit, with the ruffles of his shirt blowing his shit over. He walking in that joint with a ear-to-ear smile. The Dallas ass whooping going to be glorious. DQ and Witt got Dak and CD's number all day long. We're going to embarrass that defense. I think we're going to run for 200 on them twice, though. Do you think of Forbes' performance? Is he actually improving, or was it just the Panthers? It could be a combination of both. I mean, for starters, he was in the right place and caught the ball. I'm not going to take that from him. For a defense that doesn't force turnovers, especially catch interceptions, we've caught 3 in the last 2 weeks. We caught 1 versus the Ravens. I don't care how the interceptions come. I don't care if you're jumping a route. I don't care if they're off a tip. I don't care if they're off a bad pass. You still got to catch them. And they call DBs shitty wide receivers because guys on the defensive side of the ball can't catch. I'm never going to discredit anybody on this team for catching an interception because I've seen us. We are the almost turnover getting this motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life. So when they actually turn the ball over, you ain't going to hear no complaints from me. You ain't going to hear no complaints from me. Emanuel Forbes, this is what we drafted you to do, sir. This is what we drafted you to do. So I'm not going to sit here and knock him for it. We didn't draft you to be some lockdown follow receivers cornerback. We drafted you because in college you were the greatest turnover we've ever seen. You flipped fields, and not only did you do that, when you caught picks, you ran them back. So we need you to be that. And if you can't be that, you got to go. Bears should be with us like, hey, look at us. Who would have thought? Not me. Exactly. We should be kumbayaing this week. Oh my God, we both got promising quarterback. Both of our lives are gonna change, but instead we can't even kumbaya with the Bears because they're being so toxic. They're being so toxic and envious and hating for no fucking reason. Like most of the DMV supports Caleb Williams, bro. But y'all are disgustingly obsessed with Jayden, and y'all don't watch Jayden play. Y'all are creating passing charts to discredit a rookie quarterback. You know how stupid your fan base has to be to do some shit like that? How sweet would it be to meet the Lions in the playoffs and beat Ben Johnson? I think that's looking a little bit ahead, but that would be some sweet poetic justice right there. Because he did leave us in the air, but hey, that boy can call some offense, God damn it. That boy could call some off. Exactly, like Belly. Like Belly, slow it down, play the music. That shit was epic. That's one of the greatest intro shots ever. Carlos Rogers has entered the chat. Now that's a no pick catch. That's a no pick, almost could have swung season's interception, guys, ever. Yep, Ayuk definitely tore his ACL, man. That shit sucks. I hate. There were a lot of injuries today and this year, whole bunch of them. Whole bunch of them. Commanders, Commanders, absolutely agree. AP most definitely is making phone calls around the league for his replacement. If he's having scouts looking at cornerback options in the draft, I mean, we brought in fucking the washed Fuller brother the other day to try out. So they're clearly weighing their options. Hate that for him, man. Hate that for IU. We don't wish injury on nobody around these parts. It's not that we hate Forbes. We draft exactly. Nobody hates these guys. You know, we drafted him to be a field flipper. First time he flipped the field in a minute today, but he did that shit. Dante Fowler right now is everything he was supposed to be coming out of Florida. Absolute playmaker. If we can get a healthy Dorrance Armstrong back, that's somebody we need back next. Speaking of ribs, we need Dorrance Armstrong and Jaden Daniels to form together like Voltron and find a full rib cage for both of them. Because if we could get Dante Fowler and Dorrance Armstrong consistently playing opposite each other, that's pass rush. That is pass rush. Dante Fowler has bend, B-E-N-D, off the edge. God, this game is a nightmare. This game is a nightmare so far, you know. Maybe I just look at teams who can't get their offense going and it's like, ugh, what is this sport they're playing? It feels like we're playing a different sport than a lot of these guys. Definitely prayers to everybody who got injured today. But bro gets upset and posts. That's what a lot of the players do. That's what they do now. Diddy Watson. I wish nothing but health and success for every player in the league. Absolutely. We did great today. Hopefully JD5's back by next week. We're going to find out a lot tomorrow. And I'm no doctor, but I think we're going to get the news that Jaden Daniels has a bone bruise or bruised rib. Bruised ribs. I think that's what it's going to be. Watson has done wrong, but he's still human, and that's fact. Nobody needs to have their foot give out on him like that. But thankfully so, he's going to be right at home in the physical therapy office. AR plays drag-ass ball now. Yeah, it's so not fun to watch. He'll still remind you every 5 to 7 throws, I'm one of the greatest. He'll throw like an unbelievable seam ball right in the honey spot of a zone, and then it just looks real bad around it. First and 10 coming up for Rodgers at his own 13. He hands it to Brees. I feel like the Jets really just need to just feed Brees Hall. Oh shit, not Voltron, the Black Lion. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Have you heard anything about Brandon Coleman? Heard he went to the Blue Tent. Concussion? He was out with a concussion. We need him next week because we got a good defense coming in town next week. Russell out here looking like Wash McNabb. The Steelers quarterback situation stinks. It's like pick your poison. They need a quarterback, bro, because ain't none of their answers on that team. Justin Fields sucks and Russell Wilson's rinsed. Nobody talked about AR-15's performance with the Colts today. I understand Miami has no QB, but he looked great today. Richardson played good, and he needed to look good because they ready to shit on him because all he can do is throw the deep ball. He did play well today. Aaron Rodgers throws a dot. There's a line of rib donors lining up at Northwest as we speak. Bro, take mine, bro. I don't need them. Man. No, I think AR had a good game today. Anthony Richardson had a good game today. Hey, man, if you got a rib that you don't need, if you got a rib you could spare, baby back. Any of the above, bring them. I know we played a bad team, but the thing is, a lot of teams play bad team. How many are beating the shit out of them like we are? How many are beating the shit out of these bad teams? Like we beat the dog shit out the Browns. The Eagles had to beat them in a wire to wire game. We beat the dog shit out the Cardinals, and the Cardinals beat the Niners in their next game. Like I I don't want to hear about we're gonna play who's on our 4-13 schedule. I don't want to hear about none of that shit. I ain't trying to hear none of it. None of it. Yeah, his arm is cooked. His arm is cooked, bro. Don't care what people say about it. So yeah, it's the old. Yeah, we dominate. We're not playing with our food anymore. We're just eating it. Even with the backup quarterback, no JD5, no problem. On 3rd and 11, they're inches short. They're gonna have to punt this ball unless they get very, very aggressive on the Steelers side of the field. I'd consider going for it. 4th and 1. Nope, they're gonna punt it. Why did Pittsburgh put Russell back in? Wilson's not playing good because as wrenched as he is, he can throw the ball better than Fields. That's why he's in the game. Justin Fields, like they're afraid to let him throw the football. They are terrified. Fam, they're not throwing on 3rd downs when Russell's on the field. We got so many turnovers. I'm sliding in J-Lo's DMs. I mean, she is single. She gonna use you up and spit you out, but you know what I'm saying? Get in there, man. Get in there. Get in there and go to work, my boy. She gonna divorce you when she's all said and done, but you can do some damage while you're in there. We lead the NFL in scoring 218 points. 218 points in 7 games. Let me do the math. 218 divided by 7. 31 points a game. We're back over 30 after scoring 40 today. They should stay with Fields. I think it's a lose-lose situation. Fields sucks. He's just the younger suck, but he can't pass the ball. Ayuk said, no effing thank you getting traded to Pittsburgh. He wanted no parts of that shit. Rib, heart, foot, ankle, brain, whatever JD needs. I'm a number 1 organ donor. For real. The Steelers have 2 halves of a QB. Let Russ and Justin share the QB spot and play together on the field at the same time. Let them use Justin. I'm telling you, Rodgers' chin strap holds him. Yo, my boy Mr. Kendall hates that chin strap helmet combination with every bit of his being. Like that is true disdain. He hates him so fucking much. It's so funny. He is dead ass about that shit too. Oh man. 40-7 today, y'all. 33-point win without our starting quarterback. What is this life? What is this life? Feels amazing. Feels amazing right now. Number 1 again. Feels good. Feels good. Big game coming up, but we're all waiting to see what this Jaden Daniels situation came up with. St. Juice gave up the edge on that. I know ain't nobody ever gonna give St. Juice no slack, man. It's all good. They got their little charity. They got their little goodwill touchdown, man. Let them have it. Let them have it. She might get a subpoena instead of a ring. J-Lo, that's a man eater right there. That is indeed a man eater. Justin Fields throws like an EKG turn over than under. That shit is hard to watch, man. That shit is hard to watch. Alternate reality. Fields is explosive at times. Wilson is washed up old beam for a while. Yeah, he has been for a while. I'm so looking forward to Rio's nasty game blouses next. Ooh, that game blouse is going to hit different next week. Oh, man. You know Rodgers a demon in real life just by his chin strap. I know that one Ross every game. That's the only way he feels something. His chin crusty as shit wearing that old ass chin strap. He does it just for the string, just for the love of the game. Oh, man. Josh Harris' drunk ass is a vibe, his awkward ass. He actually shows face. He actually speaks to the fan base. Najee Harris going nowhere. You remember when there used to be defensive games, but they were like exciting, like how the Ravens Steelers games used to be? Defensive games now be ass. It just looks like bad offense more so than good defense. We lead the league in point differential, plus 66. Holy shit. We have a plus 66 point. Oh my God. We're beating the dog shit out of teams. Holy shit, man. Tat this stat on me until the end of time. Jayden is overrated. Cliff, the real MVP. He got that Minnesota system. You sound fucking drunk. You sound fucking drunk. Not a ball knower. Try again. Come again. Come with some better context. You got Jaden Daniels fucked up. Talk nicely about the rookie of the year. Don't talk at all because that's a stupid statement. Anywho, I know it does feel good. I'm gonna have to buy some new clothing. Did Fields start again tonight? Nah, Russ is starting tonight. Russ just threw a dying deep ball to Pickens, but Pickens, back shoulder came. Yo, George Pickens' body control and the way he tracks the ball in the air, he does it as well as anybody in the league. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Marcus Mariota executed. Didn't he look damn good just like Daniels? Fuck no. He didn't look like fucking Daniels. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Nigga, you don't watch this team. Bye. He's not lying. According to StatMuse, the Commanders lead the league in point differential. Yep, they sure do. So now Marcus Mariota is Jaden Daniels because he played well today. Jesus, man. Casual ball watchers or people that don't watch a team and then comment on them, they come in with the worst shit. So now Jaden's overrated and Marcus can do everything that Jayden does. Okay. Thanks for coming. 2nd and 7, Pittsburgh. I remember that one playoff game in Buffalo when Shady McCoy was their running back. It was a near blizz. Oh yeah, that shit was fire, yo. In the snow. That shit just, the aesthetic just looks good about it. Excited for another week of the national media glaze. Oh, and it's going to be Glaze Fest because it's going to be Caleb versus Jayden all week. We need Jayden to play. The NFL is begging them. Sam Darnold looks great, don't he? All right. People don't know. They just be in this bitch yapping. Oh, man. But Sam Darnold not on shit. We know that. The fuck are you talking about? What is get to your point, nigga? Get to your weak ass point. Get to the period of this sentence because you ain't talking about shit. What are we talking about? Goes to show how good Cliff's offense is. Cliff is doing a damn good job, but the way that the reason this offense goes is because of Jayden. Marcus Mariota is a high-paid backup in this league. He was once a Heisman Trophy winner and the 2nd overall pick. The shit's supposed to keep going when he comes in the game. Now, what are we talking about? What are we talking about, bro? What in the actual fuck are we talking about? That's like the same people like that say that Davis Mills, if given what CJ Stroud was given right now, would be doing the same thing. Like, no, the fuck he wouldn't. Like, what do y'all be talking about, bro? What you talk? Remember Russell Westbrook? What you talking about, bro? It's a Bears foul. See, guys, I knew there was an IQ in these speeches. I knew there was. I knew there was a dummy coming. It's a Chicago fan, y'all. Lock in. Everybody, lower your weapons, and say bless your heart. It's a Chicago Bears fan. They've never seen a 4,000-yard quarterback. Don't mind what they have to say. Yeah, but if you would have gave. You would have gave Davis Mills, Nico Collins. It's the same shit. Chicago Bears fans are pitiful as fuck. At least we've seen a 4,000-yard quarterback before. They don't know what quarterbacking looks like. These dumb motherfuckers don't even know how to vote for their own quarterback. I think they just found out this week that Rookie of the Week is a fan voted thing. That's how stupid that fan base is. These motherfuckers just found out that, oh shit, you mean we could vote for it? Whoa. Oh shit. Y'all, did you know? Stop going to fucking war with the next block and vote for your fucking quarterback. Like Jesus Christ. Oh man. We'll see y'all next week, Chicago. We 5-2. We'll see y'all when we get there. We'll see y'all next Sunday, man. We're gonna talk about y'all later this week. This might have been mentioned already in and out, but you see Jameis interview. No, I didn't see. What did Jameis say? Someone mentioned that Jameis said something. What did Jameis say? What did they? Because I heard Jameis said something interesting regarding Watson. What did he say? I would love to know. Bears be producing products like Jay Cutler and have a brother driving around with a bottle of Jameson and a Glock. Hey, that boy was riding dirty this week, wasn't he? That boy Jay Cutler's riding around with the blicky in the passenger seat with some scotch on him. Lord. Belt to ass next week. Bear down. Get Daniels rib ready. His RG3 cell. Don't shoot. Whoa. Woo. Oh, but the Bears want people to care about them so much. Like nobody cares about y'all. Like in 7 weeks, we're already more relevant than y'all, and y'all are in a must-win season. I hate that for y'all. Bears fans don't know how to talk shit. All they do is cope and project. They come over. Hey, your quarterback's RG3. Got him. Got him. Eating too much mild sauce over there. Commanders versus Bears is going to be game of the week. Oh, it sure is. That's why it was flexed to the game of the week spot. The game of the week spot. I cannot wait. I'm bringing nail polish to the game in case I'm approached by a Bears fan. I heard it soothes them and calms them down. Hey, man. Hey, man, leave that boy Caleb. We love Caleb, man. We love Caleb. I sound so drained out. I sound like I'm just getting started. I sound like we got a whole half of this Sunday night game to go. I sound like we 5-2 over here. Spoiler alert, Bears down by 27 at halftime. Caleb better not start that holding on to the ball shit next week. Great game if Daniels plays. Basically sounded like a disappointed father to the Browns fans for booing Watson. Classic Jameis, but made some good point. I love Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston also is the most unintentionally hilarious person that the league has ever had. He is a crown jewel, and there should be a camera on him at all time. He would be a reality TV superstar. 7-6 game. Steelers kick it off to the Jets. This game is a hot pack of ass so far, but we'll see if it picks up. Mariota looked like he was having the time of his life. I'm happy for him. But to see Mariota come in and ball and to take away from that, Mariota does the same thing Jayden does. Is just like that just screams, I don't watch ball. The same ones undereducated when it comes to sports and should stick to hockey or golf. Yeah, man. Can't wait to see the NFC North, little bro. They're going to sun them. Time for the Bears fans to catch this L after they've been saying, Devontae Adams, there we go. There goes the Rodgers to Adams connection. First down, Jets. But the Bears fans are creating the rivalry. Like, we want Jayden and Caleb to create the rivalry, but the rivalry is being created by crybaby ass Bears fans because they want everyone to care about. It's like they're screaming outside their big brother's room, like, please acknowledge us. Please acknowledge us. Like, damn, let us get to the week first. Like, we're taking care of what's on our schedule. We're taking care of us. They beat the Panthers and the Jags in back-to-back weeks, and all of a sudden they think they're the Chiefs. Like, y'all look good the last 2 weeks. I'm not gonna hold you. Y'all look good the last 2 weeks. We beat the shit out the Panthers with our backup quarterback. Y'all should be afraid. Y'all have a good defense. We have a great offense. So line it up. Line it up. What's the last decent offense that the Bears have played this season? The Texans? Yeah. That, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Who cares about the foreskins? You know who cares? You, because you're in my live stream right now. Brees Hall to the 25, to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Brees Hall down to the 1 yard line. Whoa! That boy's getting busy. That boy's getting busy, man. Good shit. Huge play from Brees Hall. That was nice. Aaron Rodgers put that joint on him, and I know y'all gonna pause me for that. Aaron Rodgers hit him in stride. He broke 2 tackles, and that boy was hitting wind in the open field. Sheesh. That was fire. That was fire. Did I do a parlay for this game? I did a little slight part. Russell Wilson definitely ain't getting my 175 passing tonight based on what I've seen so far. First and goal. I need Rodgers to throw a touchdown. Timeout because he didn't like what the defense saw. It's first and goal from the 3 yard line for the New York Jets. Bears putting belt to add. We're going to see y'all next week, man. We're going to see y'all next week. We're going to start talking about that game next week, We're going to start talking about that game on Wednesday. We beat you. Okay. We beat your ass last year where Ron Rivera was your coach and Sam Howell was your quarterback and EB was your OC. We beat your ass last year, man. The fuck last year got to do with anything right now? We have the rookie of the year and good coaches now. Like, we won 4 games last year. We already have 5 wins this year. Have y'all already outdone your win total last year? No. What are we talking about? Bears fans didn't ride regular size school buses to school. Bears fans, they're not all the way there, y'all. Don't lower your weapons, guys. Don't shoot. Aaron Rodgers on first and goal throws a fade ball outside, not able to bring it in. Who's that? Mike Williams? Nope, that's Charles. We beat you guys last year. We beat Sam Howell. Oh, man. Bears whole organization getting fired. I know. They better win this year because they're cooked if they don't. They holding on to that because they know what time it is this year. You see the Bears fans take the short bus. All I'm saying is it didn't have the same amount of windows as the one I took to school. We just trying to watch Sunday Night Football over here, man. We're going to get to y'all on Wednesday. We got a Panthers game to talk about Monday and Tuesday. We'll get to y'all on Wednesday. We'll get to y'all on Wednesday, man. It ain't the normal one. I'd be miserable, too, if I lived in Chicago. Commanders have an owner that knows what he's doing while we still have Jerry Jones, a.k.a. Jerry Biden. And I love that for y'all. And y'all are never going to see success while that old idiot who wants to fire radio hosts for doing their job. I don't feel bad for y'all, though. I don't feel bad for Dallas. I hope that continues until the end of time. Aaron Rodgers rollout, touchdown to Tyler Conklin. Jets going up 14-6. Going to be intense next week. Oh, it's going to be toxic in here. It's Sunday night. It's going to get toxic in here next week. The staff about to get fired. It's all fun now. Justin Fields was your quarterback. I don't care who was your quarterback, bro. I don't care who was y'all's quarterback, bro. We had Ron Rivera coaching us and EB. EB can't even call college offense. I'm not worried about what y'all doing. Y'all was better than us last year. The fuck that got to do with right now? We're better right now. So y'all going to have to prove to me this year that y'all are better than my football team. Y'all are crying about Rookie of the Year award. I mean, Rookie of the Week awards. Like, y'all crash. Y'all okay? Y'all all right? Y'all spiraling on that side. Extra point attempt was just blocked. The Steelers block some shit like every week. My new Shiraki bear skin is going to look good on my command center floor. Saying they beat a combo of Rosen and Freddie Kitchens. I love seeing NFC East fans giving us props. Those are the real ones. Respect to him. That's correct. Don't feel bad for the cow. Never will. Never will. Foreskins crack me up. Y'all need to cut it out. I'm trying to see how deep. I'm trying to see how deep your. I'm trying to see how deep your bag is, man. Come on, come with some new material. You dropped foreskins like 6 times now. Come with it. Y'all were better than us last year. Congratulations, bro. You were better than the second worst team in the NFL. We're 5-2 right now, and I promise you, we are not losing any sleep over this matchup with the Chicago Bears this week. Y'all have a really good defense. Y'all have a lot of weapons on offense and a good rookie quarterback. We're the hottest young team in the league right now. We'll see y'all on Sunday, man. Using Chat GBT. Call them the foreskins. Call them the four. You know, like remember them Kermit the Frog memes with the hooded one? Like when you're about to do something menacing, my man got the Kermit hood on, talking about call them the foreskins. That's gonna get him. That's gonna get him going. Oh man, we're back with the foreskins again. God damn. At least bring us the Chicago fans that got jokes, man. My man Material asked, if Chicago wasn't handed the number 1 pick by Carolina, where would they be right now? They'd be starting running back ass Justin Fields at quarterback. And remember, like 70% of their lost ass fan base didn't even want to draft Caleb. No, we got to stick with Fields. How dare us draft Caleb? Caleb's overrated. Caleb's not even that. I think Bears fans just realized that Caleb Williams could play football these last 2 weeks. I don't think they knew. They wanted to keep Fields over this man. They just found out Caleb was good at football. With the hood. If Bears want to talk about the past, didn't D Hall have like a ton of picks of Hennessy Glock Cutler? It's fucking hilarious, yo. My man Jay was riding dirty the other day. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Christian Cavallari. That boy Jay Cutler was out that joint riding dangerous with ill intent. He had bad intentions on his mind. What was Jay doing? Where was he rolling to? Where was he rolling dirty like that, man? Where was Jay Cutler going? What do you have on his mind? I have questions. I have a lot of questions. So glad I saw your rock bottom rant after that one loss. I needed that. Oh, you mean after the Bears game? I needed that shit. We needed that to get here. We needed to crash out and let Justin Fields look like Johnny Unitas versus us last year to get to us now. We had to, bruh. Look at us. Bears fans are so pressed about our team in year of a rebuild with 60% roster overhaul while they're going all in on their 4th year of a rebuild to finally compete. I just wish Chicago would have gave Caleb a real coach. Like Eberflus and them, that's not going to be it. Like they need to go hire a Shanahan disciple or something to pair with Caleb, and they need to go get a real GM because Ryan Poles is a fucking dunce. He's an idiot. Like, I don't even like what. I feel like Ian Cunningham does all the heavy lifting in that front office because Ryan Poles looks like he walks around with like mustard stains on his shirt all day, and people have to tell him, hey, like Ryan, like Ryan Poles is an idiot. Like when I watch that front office operate, I'm like, Ian Cunningham is definitely the brains behind this shit. That looks like the guy who does the football stuff. Ryan Poles just looks like he's like the notable figurehead of that front office. But that guy, now where was he doing with the blick ride? He was drunk riding around with the blick on him. What was Jay Cutler up to, man? Daniel Jones is Eli Manning without being Eli Manning because Eli Manning won 2 Super Bowls. So we're not even gonna give him that. I just did 4 months in Chicago for a gun on God. It's what we do. We blicked up. That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise. There's one thing that's good about. Well, it's not good, but there are things that the people are good at in Chicago. It's not football though. It's not football. They get busy out there. Dumb shit, as I call it. Cutler was rolling down the street, smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice, laid back with my mind on my money and my pistol on my thigh. First down, the Pat Fryer move up the left sideline, big gain. He's running dudes over. Oh my God. First down, Pittsburgh finally got their offense going. D'Angelo Hall, that 4 interception game was one of the funniest things I ever seen in my life, bro. Funniest things I ever seen in my life, bro. Bears dead ass in the final stages of their rebuild. Going to have a total fire sale once they blow it this year. And they worried about our duct tape together. Yeah, exactly. Our roster not even where it needs to be yet. Our roster poor. Like, you can't overrate Jaden Daniels when our roster is what it is. Our roster is like bottom 10 in the league. Like, our roster is not it. We're just making shit happen already. Like, what? It's funny to have these conversations. It's like, are these guys not watching? These guys not pay attention to what's going on here? Like, what are we talking about? Bars. Shout out to Daryl Green today, though. Even if he don't have no kind of stash or beard, Hall of Fame grade, still needs some facial hair. That's just like somebody from the DMV to give somebody propers, but you gotta roast them at the same time. Like, you always gotta slide them in. You gotta keep them on their toes a little bit. Like, shout out to the legend, Daryl Green. 1 interception for 19 years in a row, but grow some fucking facial hair, why don't you? Boy with the smooth face. You too old for the smooth face, apparently, Daryl Green. 1st and 20 from the 50-yard line for Pittsburgh. Russ, I just need 1 touchdown out you tonight, man. Russ is back to pass. He's loading up for the deep ball. For Pickens. Oh, and Pickens almost pulled off a beautiful catch, almost under blanket coverage. The way he positions his body, he's so graceful, though. Such a graceful receiver to be such a fucking goon. Elijah Vera Tucker, one of the best linemen on the Jets, is headed back to the locker room. Uh-oh. Tyson Bagent is from my town, Bears fan. Yo, Tyson Bagent is cool as shit. We met, me and Jaylen, shout out to Jaylen, Bleeding BNG gang. Me and Jaylen met the Bagents at FedEx Field last year, and they are cool as shit. Me and Jaylen were just having a casual conversation about, I can't believe we're losing to trash-ass Justin Fields. I was like, the Bears don't even have a legit QB1. And Tyson Bagent's father pulls up on me and Jaylen like, speaking of QB1, my son for real should be the QB1. And they all had on Bagent jerseys. We were like, oh shit, Tyson Bagent? He was like, yeah, you see it. My son's a QB1. Wait till he gets his shot. His dad pulled up on us like he was about to record. Nah, they was cool peoples, man. It's real. We're going to the playoffs. Fingers crossed. It looks like it as of now. 3rd and 24. Pickens fingertip grab, but nowhere near a first down. I love a good backhanded compliment. Like, oh my God, you're doing so good. You're doing so good for you. You're doing so good for you. Like, what you mean for me? I love the condescension of a backhanded compliment. The left arm champ. And hella worried about our duct tape ass roster. I don't blame him. No, I'd be nervous too if my. I like Tyson Bagent, man. I respect Tyson Bagent even more after meeting his family. His family, coolish. His family, the type of people you meet at a bar and immediately start drinking beers with and start telling campfire stories with. Like, his dad is really like the coolest motherfucker in the world, bro. Jets are up 15-6. It's not looking good. Bro, Pittsburgh can't score with us, bro. Like, we're good versus Pittsburgh. I feel like we score 17, we Gucci versus Pittsburgh. You score 20, it's definitely curtains versus Pittsburgh. Y'all 4-2, got a top 10 defense, rookie quarterback legit, and instead y'all spending time making fake passing chart. The fuck wrong? I'm telling you, bro. They took school buses to school. Them shits wasn't long, though. Them shits was not the long ones. What's going on, Dubs? How we doing, man? A top 10 defense, 4-2, and a superstar rookie quarterback, and y'all are worried about another football team. Why are you so obsessed with us? We will never know. Y'all about to get this work next week, though. And that's for show. Let's go. I can't wait. I need to know if my quarterback's playing next week, though. So we need to get to tomorrow. I need to wake up tomorrow to an Adam Schefter, Ian Rappaport, Tom Pelissero report saying bone bruise for Jayden, and he's going to be day-to-day going forward. So I can wake up, breathe, stretch my arms out, and relax with seatbelts and helmets. Steel curtains. Them boys. We owe Pittsburgh for when Antonio, him twerking on us. I was so fucking mad at that game. I remember Josh Norman getting his shit toasted in that game. The Bears need to worry about beating the Bears division. The Bears have so much that they should be concerned with, and they're so concerned with us. But we're going to see them this week. It's going to get super toxic this week. I'm pretty sure their school buses resembled prison buses. Oh, man. Don't shoot, Chicago. I'm excited for this week, though. I'm excited as hell for this week. I need Jayden playing, though. Jayden was about to rip Carolina a new one today. He was about to go crazy. Josh Norman, yes, Derrick Henry's son. Watch the Jets get going and start rolling off some wins now. 1st and 10 backed up against their own end zone, kind of there at the 5-yard line. They need to go 95. 3 minutes left to go in the half. 3:10 to be exactly. They're going to pitch it to Breece Hall to the left side. We're going to pick up about 3. Respect to the Commanders. Y'all are a really good team. Go win that division. I appreciate you, DCJ. I appreciate that. We're going to see. I hope so. We have a good shot. I like how we match up against Philly and Dallas. Philly is starting to get their mojo back. We're going to see what Philly's made of next week because Cincinnati is not going to be an easy game for them because Cincinnati can score on the Eagles. The Giants had as much as lopsided as that score was today, the Giants had so many opportunities in the first half, but Daniel Jones was just busy assing it up. It was a sack fest in the first half over there. Aaron Rodgers back to throw. Back shoulder to Allen Lazard. Easy work. That's a catch and a first down for Aaron Rodgers. Beautiful. Beautiful. That was beautiful. You can tell these guys have played together before, huh? It definitely looks like it, right? The Giants need to draft a quarterback so bad. And like Billy Mack said, smash that like button. It costs you nothing, and it helps push this content out to a wider audience on a weekly basis, daily basis, as we're trying to grow this channel to be a beast. Smash that like button for your boy. It would be greatly appreciated. Giants better just pack it in. Right now, I truly and honestly feel like we have a chance to compete and win against any NFC team. I feel like the Lions are like the only team that I would feel like would truly outclass us in a way because they're pretty solid on both sides. Not having Hutchinson definitely hurts their case, but I feel like the Lions are the class of the conference right now. As good as the Vikings are on both sides of the ball, I think what the Lions present is scarier long-term or in the playoffs than the Viking. The defense is coming together. Major improvements from week 1 to now. Fowler and Louisville have played well. We need to get Dorrance healthy because Dorrance Armstrong, if we could get a consistent dose of Armstrong opposite Fowler, both of our Dallas guys with a little bit of Cleveland Farrell sprinkled in, We could have something, man. We could have something up front. The best thing we could do for this secondary is make quarterbacks rush the ball out of their hands, because with a weakened secondary, it definitely helps. It definitely helps to have a consistent pass rush. I hope Forbes gets his confidence back. I'm telling you, Forbes at the club walking out to the belly music right now. Chest out, baby oiled up on the chest, hamburger meat showing. He ready to go. We clean, Rio. We mad fucking clean. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Was he active, inactive today? He was out. So I believe his activation window, like he's been activated, but he was inactive today. You know, he was just they didn't play him today. I think he has to make his debut sometime soon, I imagine. Which Commanders jersey you liked more when you were the Redskins, the Reebok ones or the Nike one? Probably the Reebok ones. Definitely the Reebok one. The ones I hated were the 2012 joints with the stupid burgundy collar. That shit looked weird as hell. They had that weird, like, different collar than the rest of the job. I don't know what they were doing with that. I don't know what they were really doing with that. $15 to 6, 1st and 10, 2 minutes to go in the half. Got to still add someone at the deadline if we beat the. I mean, I don't think that should be determined on how we play next week. I think Adam Peters. It's clear. Adam. They announced it too. He's definitely he's working the phone. So if there's a deal to be had with correct value, Adam Peters is going to find it. We're in good hands, y'all. We're in good hands for sure. For sure. Briscoe did dress today, so he was the third quarterback available. Okay. If we make it to the NFC, oh my God. Oh my God. I'm not willing to go there yet. I love the dream, though. I love what you're cooking. I'm not willing to even go there yet. Aaron Rodgers throws a pick. Interception, Aaron Rodgers. He forced it into like 5 Steelers to Garrett Wilson, and the Steelers are going to get the ball around midfield with 1:15 to go in the half. That defense is still defensing. Rodgers tried to fit it in. I don't know what window he was looking at. There was 1,000 Steelers around Garrett Wilson, so I'm very perplexed as to what he saw. Let me see. Okay, he saw the window. And the window was kind of there, but he's right in between the zone of a linebacker, a safety, and a corner coming across. So I see what Rodgers was trying to do. Rodgers, you're 40, brother. You're 40, brother. We don't need to try to – you don't got that torque no more, brother. Good God. Our biggest need is corner. Corner, edge rusher, and I still think we need another receiver. Russell Wilson to the right side. That ball almost died in the air, but he gets it out to George Pickens, takes it up to about the 43-yard line of the Jets. They still have timeouts, 1:05 to go in the half. 1st and 10. Wishful thinking, not saying Washington can't beat them, but I'm telling you, hey, man, we got a long way to go to get there, man. They're going to run it up to about the 40. Call your timeouts. You can't take timeouts home with you guys. Why are y'all? I'm about to say, why are y'all letting time go off the clock? What are we doing? I don't know if he was inactive or inactive, but someone just said he was. I don't really care what the quarterback 3 is doing, to be perfectly honest, unless we have to. Cleveland is going to be having a fire sale. Denzel Ward should become available. That's if they do fire sale, I would want us to be a part of that, you know? Right with the guys. He will be here next year. Whatever Peters wants to do, I'm with. If he does, let's go. If he doesn't, Also, let's go. Pass interference, spot foul. George Pickens draws the flag, and the Steelers are going to get the ball in the red zone with a chance to get some points up here before half with 37 seconds to go in the half. Pickens drew the pass interference on Sauce. Now bump that, Rio. We putting the D on the league. We putting the D on the league. Let's talk about it. Let me find out we out here putting D on people. We out here putting D on people. Yeah, I know hypotheticals are allowed to be had. Dante Fowler was the nimble one. Hey, he was graceful. He was great. He was moving like a running back, bruh. Looking like a gazelle going up the sideline for that pick. Yo, starting the game with a pick six told me everything. Like, we were blessed. We were touched by the foot. Oh, Sauce Gardner looks hurt. Or maybe he's just tired, but he looked a little gimpy. He was walking a little gingerly. Uh-oh. No Diddy. We putting D on the lead. We're putting D all over him. Johnson and Johnson style. Chef Peters is large and in charge. I'm going to let him cook. I trust his judgment. Come on. Russ, I need you to throw this touchdown for my parlay to have a chance, sir, because I did put in a little piece of shit, little cheap parlay. Go ahead and get you in the end zone real quick so we can knock that part of it out already. Russ is back to pass. Nope, he about to get sacked. Nope, he escapes it and then throws the ball at his receiver's ankles with 32 seconds to go in the half. Shout out Forbes, for real. You think Washington can win a Super Bowl in the next 10 years? Kodak Black voice. I hope so. I think at some point in the next 10 years, we will be competing for Super Bowl. That's a lazy answer, but that's all I got right now. Ask me again in a year or two. 2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line. Russell, make a fucking play, man. Dead ass arm. Throws the fader. Touchdown to Pickens, baby. Touchdown to George Pickens. And he's doing okay. Hit that shit on. Is he doing the dirty bird? Oh, I thought he was doing the dirty bird, the Jamal Anderson. Russell Wilson ain't got nothing left on that arm, but he throws a perfect moon ball, fade ball, corner pocket to George Pickens. 15-12. They're going to kick an extra point to go down 2. We have a ball game here in Pittsburgh, y'all. We have a ball game. Didn't think that Forbes was going to play because he didn't at all. He did. He got him a pick today. Shout out to him. 10 years is a long time, bro. I don't know if I'm going to be here in 10 years. So that's a big window to be talking about. Come along and taste my chocolate on children, Chef Adam Peters. He told Santana after the game he played running back in high school, and you can tell because boy was scooting. He was scooting out that thing. Pickens is so good. If they can just get him a consistent quarterback, he's a bona fide superstar. Diva, goon, menace, and all. He's so good. Pickens is so good. I'm telling you, he has some of the best body control. He's graceful like Lynn Swann used to be. Like his feet, his positioning, the way he tracks the ball in the air, the way he leverages the sideline. Watching George Pickens play. Jayden, my boy Jayden, he was on to him early. He put the group chat on very early in his college career. Like, yo, this dude George Pickens is insane. He's insane. Hey, chill on Caleb, man. Hey, I'm just happy that Forbes caught a pick today. I didn't have any expectations for Forbes, so he exceeded mine. Diva, goon, menace, and all. Absolute star. If they could get, bro, George Pickens would go triple platinum in DC. Triple platinum. My God. Ooh, good hit. This game suddenly got so interesting very fast. Chicago fans talking about, so I love my baby mama. I never let her go. I like shit. I just fullback Darrell. You think you saw Darrell Young on the sideline? Shout out to Darrell Young, Redskins legend. You know, because Darrell Young, he may fall in that category. I saw a lot of people on them posts today with shirts on, Washington shirts. Rio, how did you feel about Marcus today? He came in and did the motherfucking thing. That's about as good as you could ever expect a backup to come in and keep it business as usual on the offensive side of the ball. We won by 33 points with one possession of Jaden Daniels. The run game, phenomenal. Marcus Mariota came and threw out some dirt balls, missed his first three passes, and then absolutely started dotting up the Panthers. The Panthers are a lost cause. They're going to be bad for a very long time. And Dave Tepper, until he swallows his pride, swallows. We do those once a stream. Once he does that and hires some football people and just gets the fuck out the way, maybe they'll have a chance again. But, man, they shouldn't draft. Unpopular opinion. The Panthers shouldn't draft a quarterback next spring. They should just draft the best player and figure quarterback out at some point. I don't think they should draft a quarterback next year. That's just me. You need to build a fucking environment to put a quarterback in. You have a shitty foundation over there in Carolina. Nobody has a chance to do anything positive in Carolina right now. I'm heard about it. We need him to sit out next week. I don't know about all that. I want Jayden. I want to see if he's good. If it's just bruised ribs, shoot his ass up. He's good to go next week. It appears that it's nothing too serious. We're going to find out tomorrow what's really good with it, but I don't think it's nothing structurally that needs work or anything. I think it's more like bruised ribs or something, and he's just frail bodied. But we're going to see. We're going to see. Okay, let's see what else I need for this parlay to potentially pop tonight. I need 5 more Russell Wilson yards. I need 42 Aaron Rodgers yards. I need 42 Garrett Wilson yards. I don't know if I'm getting those. 2 more Garrett Wilson catches. 1 more Pat Fryer move catch. And Breece Hall to hit 40 yards. And that's a cool little 350. 350, something light. Little spinning change, little grocery money, Y'all gotta chill on Caleb, man. I only want him to play if he's okay, but I think he should be all right. Travis Hunter would look good in that Panthers blue. He sure would. And just the best player, man. Y'all not ready. Y'all don't have to force another quarterback here. At this point, they have to let Bryce play out the season too. 5 went back to the sideline seemingly unbothered. I think he's good. He came out cheesing. He came out with the double extendo Kevlar flak jacket, ace bandage around the waist. This Nathaniel Hackett play call, he stinks. He stinks, but he's there because Rodgers loves him. I know Rio ain't say swallow with some emphasis. Swallow. Have you ever been swallow? TB Jakes is nasty for that. Damn, we still got to vote, y'all. Guys, I don't think Jayden's going to be a nominee for Rookie of the Week this week, so we don't got to worry about the vote this week, y'all. We're not going to have a rookie on that ballot this week, and that's okay. Y'all. We keep it moving. Every shot of the crowd, I can't even find a Panthers fan in the shot, but our fan base is alive again. It's electric up at the Fed. It's electric. 5-2 feels good. It feels damn good, don't it? We're finding new ways to just improve as a team. Like, I'm pretty sure all of us were we were all doom and gloom as hell when Jayden came out that game. Not a single one of us thought the score was going to be 37-point victory without our MVP. So, team's coming along, man. Any news on our boy? We're going to probably find out tomorrow. I didn't hear Chin's name at all, and I only heard St. Juice's name when he helped give up the edge on a touchdown. So everybody on that defense had a phenomenal day in my eyes today. I don't think we're going to get any news on our boy until tomorrow where they say they're going to look at him again. Crossing my fingers for a bruised rib. Shador Sanders will be a Titan if Dion allows it. Tennessee definitely don't seem like. I feel like Shador Sanders in Vegas are a match made in heaven. I feel like Shador Sanders just looks like a Las Vegas Raider to me. I don't know. It's going to be hard for Caleb to hear anything next week. I know. Remember Watson coming in with the earmuffs on. I need the same thing next week. I need the same thing next week. You think Dan Snyder watching it? You already, son, Dan loved this team, bro. I'm telling you, Dan probably got a DH gate like 7XL Jaden Daniels jersey. He's probably sitting on his yacht, watching the jersey, like bottomless with a jersey on some Winnie the Pooh shit, sitting back saying, wow, babe, look what I built. Look what I got him on the way out. I got him Jayden. Look what we did, Tanya. I'm telling you, he's somewhere taking credit for this shit. He's somewhere taking credit for this shit. Best swag, Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady? Brady. Prime Rodgers swag was different, though. Now Rodgers was weird. The sleeping fans done woke up and showed up to games. I know we brought the casuals and the fair weathers back. Dante Fowler got the game ball. I love that. Boy had a sack, tackles for loss, a pick six. Active, trying to whoop Caleb so he can go back home and cuddle with his dogs. No, the Sanders boys gonna strong arm to where they want to go. I think Shador. I don't think I think Shiloh is like a day 3 pick, maybe. I don't think Shiloh should get drafted. Shiloh not even that good at safety. He's like, what is he like in his 7th college season? On God, if Shiloh last name wasn't Sanders, he not getting drafted. I don't think he should get drafted for real. Definitely a nigga damn type shit. Delulu on the yacht Snyder. Hell yeah. Shador Sanders, a Giant? Nope. They're going to draft Ewers or Carson Beck. They're not drafting Shador or Jalen Milroe or Ward. Emanuel Pixit. Oh, my God. Tyler, I will remember this. I will remember Emanuel Forbes pick 6 off of Caleb Williams. Ooh, Chicago never going to hear the end of that one. Chicago fans ain't never going to hear the end of that one if Emanuel Forbes takes a pick to the crib next week. Where is BSJ's pat on the back this week? I didn't see him do too much bad this week. The defense all collectively did their shit today. They gave up a Goodwill Foundation Army type touchdown. Like, okay, guys, here's for coming and because you're a pro. We did it, Tanya, in the Kamala voice. If you understand the type of person Dan Snyder is, he definitely thinks that he was the reason that we got Jaden Daniels. If Jayden has to be out, I'd rather him back against Dallas and Philly. Mariota can beat Chicago and the Giants. I don't think I'm going to pump the brakes on the Mariota can beat the Chicago Bears. Then the Chicago Bears defense, we need a dynamic guy. And yes, Mariota is low-key dynamic-ish still. We need our guy next week because Chicago's not a chump. I see how Chicago has a top 10 defense in the NFL right now. I would rather not play a top 10 defense with Marcus Mariota, if you know what I mean. Frank was eating today like shit. Undefeated at home. Say it again. Undefeated at home. Giants, check. Bears, check. Panthers, check. Bears up next. We gave him a goodie bag touchdown. Take one on your way out the door. Just go ahead get you one on the way out. Oh, did y'all get a goodie bag? Did y'all take 2 for the kids? Take another one for your neighbor. I love it, man. Honestly, next week, I don't care how much we win by. I don't care if we win by 1. I don't care if it's 7-6. I need this one because I need Bears. If we get the 6-2, I'm going crazy. We get the 6-2 with a trip to New York next on the schedule. Oh my God. Oh my God. Also, this is another conference game. Conference games matter when it comes to the division and playoff seeding. So now that we're at the 5-win mark with 5-win mark with 10 games left, we can start talking about, okay, we're trying to position ourselves for a playoff run at this point because it's more than possible at this point. 500 football from here on out gets you to 10-7. 5-5 to close the season gets you to 10-7. 5-5. 4-6 gets you to 9-8. 4 wins, bro. We got Chicago. We got New York. We got Pittsburgh. We got Dallas twice. We got Philly twice. We got the Tennessee Titans. We got the New Orleans Saints. We got the Atlanta Falcons. I think there's 5 games on that schedule that's winnable. There's more than 5 winnable. There's definitely 5 wins on that schedule. Now, the Bears are not ass, man. I'm not worried about them, but they're not ass. I like how we match up against them. They're most certainly not ass. They got playmakers, and they have a really good defense. I want Jayden to play if he can play next week. Bears fans be having me weak, Rio. They really want me. Yeah, they care a little bit too much about us. That's why I really want this one. I want this one bad. I want this one more than I wanted that Ravens game. I want this one as bad as I want the Eagles and the Cowboys game. I'll take a win with a 0.1 point lead. Wins are wins, and especially – you can never lose sight that we're not even supposed to be here right now. So we're going to take them any way that they come. Any way that they come. I feel good right now, though. I feel good. Bears fans been talking extremely nuts. They rather make fake passing chart and bad takes about JD5. We got Kirk. Sure do. Fowler looking like that lottery pick. Yes, sir. He looking like that dude he was drafted to be. That guy that we wanted instead of Brandon Sheriff way back when. Good times. Good times, y'all. Good times. Make sure y'all smash that like button for your boy. It'd be greatly appreciated. Y'all know the vibrations. This goes out to a wider audience. If you can smash that like button. We're watching Sunday Night Football. It is halftime. Pittsburgh finally got a pick late in the half, and Russell Wilson finds a late touchdown to George Pickens. So we got us a ball game going into this second half. Mariota can beat we got to stop this, guys. Bruce, I love it. I love the optimism. We're not going to beat the Bears easy with Jayden. We're going to work for that. That's a quality football team we play next week. Easy, let's relax. Yes, it's a blackout. We're wearing black next week. We're wearing our black uniforms versus the Bears, and we're wearing them versus the Titans. And with alternates, you have one substitution if you want to substitute those black uniforms to wear them one more time before the season's over. I wonder if Washington will cash in on that. They can cash in on them and pull them out maybe versus one of the divisional foes at home. Maybe when Dallas comes down in November. I don't know. It's going to be a good game, though. Our defense does well against – I mean, Caleb's a 6'1" quarterback. That's not a midget. That's not a midget. Rio on his Deborah Cox-ish. How did we get in? We not supposed to be here. That's my shit, man. That's my shit. 10-0 down there. Oh, my God. Hey, son. Could you imagine if we went 15-2? just play. Let's play hypothetical bullshit real quick. Could y'all imagine us in year one at 15-2 as the favorite to represent the NFC in the championship? Could you imagine that shit? I'll tell you what, people don't want to see me as a 15-2 Washington Commanders fan. I'm gonna make fucking people hate us, bro. I'm gonna make people hate our fan base, man. Caleb will. It might take 35 to win next week. 35, maybe not 35. I think next week the games, both teams are going to be in the 20s. but we definitely need definitely need Jayden for next week. I'm not gonna hold you. Y'all got to be real with this. Chicago is the best defense we played so far. Yeah, that's far from an easy game. I know we feeling ourselves right now, but know that ain't sweet. I'm 6'3". I know he ain't 6'1". He's definitely over 6 feet tall. I've seen Caleb Williams in person before. I'm 6 feet tall. Caleb Williams is 6 feet tall. He's over 6 feet tall. He's probably closer to 6'1" than 6 feet tall. I've seen that nigga in person before. He's definitely over 6 feet. I'm 6 feet exactly, and I'm not like a hyperbolic 6 feet because I don't need to lie about my height. I'm 6 feet. Caleb is taller than me. Rio, my guy, B Cox. What up, B Cox? Great win today for the squad. I was happy the defense played lights out. Onwards to Chi-Town next weekend. I want that W just as much as you. It's a big test against a tough D. Keep shining, bro. Yes, sir. Keep doing your things as well, man. Keep thriving in what you do. Hey, man. Hey, man. I feel good, man. I feel good, but I know that that's not going to be an easy game next week. I appreciate you for the donation. Rio ain't even drunk. This is just 100% me as is. You love it. Hell yeah, sober, bro. I'm drunk off of life. I'm drunk off of first place in the NFC East. This is just me off the cuff, unhinged, saying whatever comes to mind. You know, it ain't no easy game, but I like our chances though. Garrett Wilson with a nice little gain to start the half. Hey, if Garrett Wilson get to 50 yards, this parlay got a chance, my boy. This parlay got a chance if Garrett get to 50 yards. I don't know if Breece Hall gonna get to, what did I say, 40 rushing yards? That's probably not happening. Let me see. I'm feeling lucky, man. I hit a little parlay earlier. Shit, the way they stuffing Breece Hall, that boy not getting to no damn 40 or 50 rushing yard. I don't know if that's happening. I need him to get to, I need 19 more rushing yards from Breece Hall. I need another Pat Freiermuth catch. I need another Garrett Wilson catch, and I need 24 more Garrett Wilson yards. So this parlay is possible. It's possible. Definitely possible. Rio drunk off that yummy 40 today. That 40 ounce, that OE, that old English that we pulled out on the Panthers today. The backup OE. We hit you with the great value brand 40 ounce today. Garrett Wilson again. Parlay has a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. Where Cole Holcomb been at? Cole Holcomb still playing? The Chiraqui is going to hear it all from me. I'm going to the game. Hey, man, be safe out there, bruh. They may be crashing out, bruh. With their obsession with this fan base right now, y'all be careful up at that stadium next week. I got to stay and do my watch party. I gotta get active. Man. Oh, yeah, he did break his leg last year. He had a gruesome injury. Aaron Rodgers, 3rd and 2. Had Devontae Adams wide the fuck open, but threw a duck. The fuck was that, Rodgers? What was that? Rodgers is old and he still flashes brilliance, but in between his brilliance, it's bullshit. A lot of bullshit in between the brilliant shit that he's still capable of. What up? We hit him with the mad dog. Oh my God. I had some stories from high school, man. I remember the first time I ever got drunk. I'm talking blackout drunk. That's why I don't drink to this day, because my stories of when I've got drunk in my life, them shits are crazy. My junior year, we got mad drunk one weekend off Mad Dog 2020. And we had Mad Dog 2020 and Four Locos. We had like a whole there was this store. It used to be called Highs in Woodbridge, but it's now called like 7 Market. It's like fake 7-Eleven owned by some Middle Eastern folks. Our boy's big brother copped us like a full bag of Mad Dogs and Four Locos. Bro, I didn't drink. I was a junior. I'd maybe had a shot at a party, maybe a brew. And I decided I was just going to partake with a bunch of drinkers and people that drink. And after like my 3rd Four Loco, I don't remember anything for the rest of the night. And then I wake up the next day and people are telling me stories. Rio, you went to the movie theaters and you went without your shoes on. You left your blazers at the mall at Potomac Mills. You was out here trying to sneak into the movies. You almost got us arrested. I don't drink because of stupid shit, but I don't like to lose control of my consciousness and my being. But Lord, my junior year, I got so damn drunk. I threw up all over my friend's car. I woke up at my friend's girlfriend's mom's house, and I woke up so confused to a woman and some girls just watching me sleep. And I'm like, wait, huh? And they were like, yeah, you're probably going to want to call your guardians because they probably want to know why you didn't make it home last night. And they told me, walked me through my whole night. I couldn't believe it. My clothes were washed and folded in front of me. I felt like such a fucking asshole, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Good times, man. Not good times, but good times, man. That shit, I was drinking that shit like it was Kool-Aid. Like, this shit ain't gonna get me drunk. I'm too big. I'm a football player. All of a sudden, my eyes went black. I don't remember anything that happened. Oh, I got so many embarrassing stories that night, and I believe every single one of them because I'd never been drunk before, and I tried to drink with people that drunk, and whew. Shout out Woodbridge, man. Good times in the 703. Good old times at Potomac Mills. The dumbest outlet mall ever, but let you tell it it's the best outlet mall ever to people outside the area. That mall is so ass to me. First and 10 Pittsburgh from the 21-yard line. Najee Harris gets about 4 yards. Rio hit us with this one-time story, Matt Dog. Yo, I can't believe that Santana Moss, Clinton Portis, and Sean Taylor used to take shots of Henny and Mad Dog pregame. Like that. Do you know the levels of unhinged that is? Caleb or Jaden Daniels? I'm taking my guy, but I like Caleb. I'm taking Jayden. I'm getting Jayden. I'm taking Jayden over a lot of veteran quarterbacks right now. 2nd and 7. Russell Wilson in trouble. Tries to dump it off. That was very dangerous, but it was an incomplete pass. Man, good times, good times, good times. I was at a friend's bar mitzvah when I was 13. It was casino themed. There was a drinks menu where the martinis were really just sparkling apple juice, but the servers accidentally gave us oh shit. They was giving y'all martinis at 13. Oh, I know y'all was throwing the fuck up and I know y'all was turned. Oh my God. Oh man. Them servers probably got an ear lashing. Russell Wilson throws the moon ball to Pickens, and Pickens still catches it. Oh my God, George Pickens is amazing. Russell Wilson just threw one of the most underthrown ducks I've ever seen in my life. Pickens catches it, bobbles it, gets it knocked out of his hand, goes into the defender's hand, and still gets the ball. George Pickens is amazing. It hits off the dude's helmet. It hits off his left hand. He had it in his head. Yo, George Pickens is a fucking dog, son. George Pickens is a dog. Holy shit. George Pickens is a fucking dog. Oh my God. Because that was one of the worst thrown passes I've ever seen in my life. I'm not going to hold you. Russell Wilson on the move. Completion of Russell Wilson is throwing every pass to the clouds, and they're somehow getting completed. Man. Who had the better college career? Caleb. Caleb was more productive through his career. Yo, Pickens is different. X-ray check on George. Give me that Pickens. Dog. He got dog in his DNA. All dog. Menace. Word on the street, George Pickens was born with a ski mask on. Pickens definitely going to wear black Air Forces at his wedding one day with black Nike socks. He going to wear black Nike socks and black Air Forces to his own wedding. I need the Dodgers to win tonight to make up for my Jaden Daniels parlay fail. Damn, bro. I hope you make up that money, man. I hope you make up for that money. Do we trades here or just vibes here? I think we might trade. I think Adam Peters is looking to upgrade the roster. So I think I wouldn't be surprised if Washington makes a trade. 3rd and 5. Russell throws another moon ball up. And Pat Fryermuth catches it with one hand. Oh my God, Russell is throwing bad passes, but receivers are making shit happen. Did he really catch that? One hand. Oh, he's a dog. He's a dog. And that's exactly what I needed, Pat Fryermuth. Let's go. Ooh-wee. They are bailing out Russ left and right. Lord, here goes the Pittsburgh offense. Uh-oh. If he ever up for a trade or free agent, we need to get, bro. Yeah, bro. Pickens has that dog in him for real. I could definitely see Pickens getting the hell out of Pittsburgh when his contract is up. Come play for a dog, brother. Russell Wilson hands it off to Jaylen Warren. He's going to take it up to about the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, Pittsburgh. Uh-oh, y'all. Pittsburgh has found its swagger on offense. Denver paid $122 million in dead cap to get rid of Russell Wilson. Imagine not wanting someone around that badly. Black Air Forces with black Nike socks at a wedding is a flex. That's a danger. That sounds like the type of wedding where the groomsmen, like, you don't want to trifle with the groomsmen at that wedding, bro. Anything is liable to happen at the reception. Pickett, the opposite of Terry, locker room cancer, and I'm cool with it because I think if you got a good enough locker room, you can have it. Pickens also more talented than Terry. Everybody can't be someone you want to marry your daughter, man. Lawrence Taylor is a horrible human being, bro. He's the best defensive player that ever played football, bro. I'm willing to sacrifice. There are some guys on the roster aren't going to be Terry McLaurin, and I'm cool with that, bro. I'm willing to take blue chip talent. George Pickens, blue chip talent. 2nd and goal for Pittsburgh. Russell throws the fader. Oh, almost grabbed it over Sauce. He got forced out. Even the passes that don't finish or fire, born with a ski mask on. Look, this nigga just catches everything, bro. Even the passes that go out of bounds. That is a hands catcher right there. Boy, you ever get that boy a quarterback? My God, he just oozes of talent. I don't care about the personality, bro. If you got the coaching staff and the locker room that could take a dude like Pickens, you get a dog like Pickens, bro. Wilson's back. He gets happy feet. The receiver falls down in the end zone. No penalty. They're going to get a chance to take a 1-point lead. I don't want anyone to marry my daughters. No one. Don't even think about it. I feel you. I feel you. Like you said, D-heads, assholes, screws loose. Yes. We just can't have a complete roster full of them. There got to be people holding it down. You got to have a couple knuckleheads out there, man. You got to have some assholes that are just nice, that are just good. They're just good at ball. They're dummies. There's a lot going on. Wilson definitely throwing it like final year Peyton, like nerve damage Peyton Manning. That's exactly what Russell Wilson's passes look like. They're dying, and they're dying ducks in the air. That shit is horrible to look at. But they look good on that drive, though. They look good on that drive. We're going to see. Snoop Dogg is everywhere. Snoop Dogg and Shaq are the most commercial, marketable people I've ever seen. They're everywhere. They're everywhere, bro. Shout out to Snoop. Shout out to Snoop, man. Like 10 years ago, I drank like 3-4 low. My God, and I was on the hard floor for 45 minutes drunk on my ab. That shit is Billy Kilmer passes. That's a fucking throwback right there. Russell plays like he knows the divorce is coming. Oh, don't wish that on him, man. I know we had our divorced men therapy session one day on here. I'm not wishing that shit on nobody, bro. I'm not wishing that on no man's pockets, no man's mental health, no man's wallet, no man's lifestyle. Caleb gonna torch our defense. Hey, Kuda, get it started, man. Every time Kuda start going, we usually ball out. So yes, let us know. Let us know. Just like Carolina was going to. Yep. Kuda, get it. Thank you. Thank you. What's the update? We're gonna get an update tomorrow. Nothing to report so far. But I don't remember who said what, but someone said, I think it was Mike Florio that said his source told him if he had to put a 1 out of 10 on the severity of Jaden's injury, he said 3 or 4. So fingers crossed that that's the real thing. They're going to get more looks at him tomorrow. DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, Odunze, and Swift. I mean, I know what the roster looks like. I also know that our offense is going to get busy on them, and they have a good defense. Their offense is good. I also know that the Bears have only played 2 good offensive games all year. So they're just now putting it all together. So they have a good offense on paper. I was at the game and it was electric. We were doing the wave when the Panthers player got hurt. We did like 5 lap worth. That shit was mad disrespectful. I love the energy though. I love that we don't want injury. And doing the wave during an injury is kind of crazy, but I love to see that the unison is back. I love to see that we were being disrespectful in harmony, in tandem. So I love that. Their defense is elite, but really, what offenses have they played, though? They've played what the Texans is like the only offense. I'm sorry, bro. Like I like our chances versus this team as long as number 5 is playing. Number 5 is playing. I like our chances. Number 5 not playing, it might be a long day for us, y'all. And it's gonna be hard earned regardless because the Bears aren't chump. But I'm picking us to win this game if 5's playing. I'm picking us to win. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm picking us to win this game, bro. I want it. I want it. We got to make Caleb think, man. We got to make Caleb think. Caleb will hold this foot out the ball if you allow him to. We got to make him. Ooh, Brees Hall almost got destroyed. Brees Hall almost got destroyed on first down. Rodgers, stop throwing hospital balls, man. I find out the next day my girlfriend recorded me all time. Last time I drank a Four Loko. Uh-oh. I bet you was acting a whole ass. I bet you was talking crazy, bro. When I got drunk for the first time that night, I was telling y'all about where I blacked out. They told me I was calling girls, talking about I'm trying to knock you up. Like I was wilding. I was in 11th grade going crazy. 2nd and 10 for Rodgers and the Jets from their own 22. Let's see what Nathaniel Hackett draws up. Rodgers is back to pass. Wide open across the left side. Oh, nope. Interception off of Garrett Wilson's. What the fuck is Garrett Wilson doing, bro? Oh, he's going to take this to the crib. Almost a pick. Oh, I would be sick. Oh, I'd be disgusted. Taking a pick all the way to the 1-yard line. I'd be disgusted. Garrett Wilson, what are you doing, brother? What just happened? Wow. Garrett Wilson, that is not on Aaron Rodgers at all. He threw it off his fucking check. Garrett Wilson, catch with your hands, bro. Garrett Wilson, being a body catch bandit, just caused the almost pick 6. What the fuck is Garrett Wilson doing? Now they talk about people was calling the Jets about trading for him. What is Garrett Wilson doing? What happened to Garrett Wilson? That body catch bullshit that was not on. Rodgers gonna cuss him the fuck out when he get to the sideline. Like, dude, we can't fucking have that, bro. He's gonna be like, bro, what is that, bro? Are we still voting Jayden for Rookie of the Week? I don't think we're gonna get the chance this week because he's not gonna be a nominee. What the fuck was that, Garrett Wilson? I don't understand. If the Bears fans shut up, we'll get the Dallas, New York, and Philly fans. You think so? Bear fans, shut up. They're not gonna do that. I need to hear more about these Four Loko stories. Man, that drink is the devil. That is Satan. Satan in a can, bro. And that was before they nerfed Four Locos because they took out they changed the recipe on Four Locos, bro. I see why they traded for Devontae now too. Garrett Wilson tweaking. Man, but Four Locos, before they changed the recipe on them joints was liquid crack. Saying we're still for rookie of the week. Fuck it. Adams looking like it don't matter what team I'm on. I'm still going to lose. Remember, you wanted this life. This life you asked for it. I benched this dude on fantasy, and he had 2 solid weeks. I start him this week, and he does this. Like that interception was 150% on Garrett Wilson. The fuck is he doing? What was that? What even was that, bro? It's going to be a long night. The Jets just seem so out of sync. They have no cohesion. They're just an all over the place ass football team trying to put it together around an old superstar, an aging superstar quarterback. Rodgers going to unsnap his one chin strap button and cuss him down. Yeah. Kendall refuses to let go of his disdain for Rodgers' chin strap. That used to be me with like Mark Brunell sleeves. Like watching flappy ass Mark Brunell sleeves, that shit used to bother me. That shit used to bother the hell out of me. Somebody passed out on the. Is that what happened? I thought it was an injury. Holy shit. Someone passed out? Someone is laid out over there and they're huddled up around him. It would be really funny if we still voted. That would be the funniest. The league will not allow that. They will not allow that type of sinister behavior. Four Locos always tasted like ass, but you chug 2 of them and go wild. Yeah, they tasted disgusting. They tasted like a nightmare, but if you down them, you're cooked. Let's get Mariota, the rookie of the week. Now we need to spam and get him the air player of the week. Brunell's sleeves kept him from throwing anything over 20 yards. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. Those sleeves restrict real arm motion. Oh my God. Xavier Newman, what happened? Oh shit. Patrick Queen. Oh shit. Is he all right, man? Oh shit. Let's get Murray. Rio, you gotta try strong nines. The chap. Well, nah, I'm cool, bro. I don't even drink. I don't even drink no more, man. If I drink wine. If I actually have a drink, I drink wine. I have a glass or two and call it a day. Everclear and Gate. Now, Everclear, I've seen some nights on Everclear and moonshine because we used to make the jungle juice at the house parties where we would throw every sweet juice possible and then throw it on top of every type of vodka and liquor ever. And that shit was like the worst combination of disaster you could ever do. Boy, jungle juice gave you some times, man. Okay, band locked on law. He's trying to kill people, bro. He's trying to get people's lives ruined. Mariota deserved a good performance today after all he's done for Jayden. That was good for him. Good for Marcus, man. And he gets the fans off his back. He gets the fans off his back. Never ever drink the house party punch. Yep. Yeah, that shit. I remember we made it. We got this big ass like storage thing. We like deep cleaned the shit out of this big storage cubby. Big as shit. And I remember we sent females with the bread and was like, buy the whole juice section and buy as much liquor as you want. And we decided to go clear liquor. And it was like 10 bottles of each, like 10 bottles of juice, 10 bottles of liquor. And then we bought a bunch of fruit snacks and gummies and actual fruit, strawberries, blueberries, pineapples and shit. And we mixed up all this shit. And we all just took turns pouring every single body in that joint. This was for my 21st birthday. I had a costume party because you know I'm an October birthday guy. Lord Jesus, I almost didn't remember anything that happened to my 21st birthday, man. Yes, sir. We back, man. We back. Hey, man. Hypnotic with Mountain Dew. I thought you was about to say the Hypnotic and Hennessy. I remember people were so pro the Incredible Hulk, Incredible Hulk. That shit tasted like death, bruh. And that shit treated you like death. In storage containers. I'm talking the type of shit you put extra pillows in or some clothes in. We was out that joint pouring up the whole liquor and juice section in that shit. Damn, I know Garrett Wilson feels sick about seeing this dude down right now because Buddy wouldn't be down if he would have just caught the ball. Jesus Christ. Damn, this is crazy. This is crazy, man. Hey, chill. 5-2, y'all. Say it again out loud. 5-2. Hunch punch. Yeah, of course he is. We called it hunch punch. We just said jungle juice. And boy, that shit was a trip. That shit was a trip. Damn, I hope Buddy's okay, man. Yo, Patrick Queen looks like Emanuel Forbes on steroids. Patrick Queen looks like Super Saiyan final form Emanuel Forbes. Like if you had an after picture of Emanuel Forbes, like hard juicing for a couple years, that's Patrick Queen. Yeah, this was scary, man. This shit was scary. 5-2, 5 wins, baby. We went into this season with a 5.5 over under for Washington's win-loss. And we already starting to crack into it. 5 wins through 7 weeks, y'all. 5 wins through 7 weeks. Let's go. Let's go. Feels good. Not gonna lie, it feels good. Nobody gonna rain on my parade. Ain't nobody gonna, y'all ain't beat nobody, me to death. None of that shit. None of it. Don't want to hear it. What up, Harambe? Appreciate you. Crazy. All around difference in the organization. Got players saying this is the best place to work. Was that stadium electric or what? It looked packed, and it looked packed of our fans. It wasn't a bunch of blue or whatever you call their colors. None of that. None of that. Yo, that sheesh was funny on what you said about Patrick Queen. He does. He looks like Emanuel Forbes if he really hit the gym, juiced up, and like turned his life into nothing but creatine and protein powder. Russell Wilson with the quarterback sneak on 1st and goal. He looks like he's going to be a little bit short of the goal line. Bigger surprise is that Forbes had a better week than Gonzalez. Hey, love that. Love that for us, man. Oh, nope. Russell got in the end zone. Touchdown Steeler. Yo, Mike Tomlin be putting together the most random fucking winning football teams, man. We beating the Bears 55. I wish. That would be fire. That would be fire. I'm waiting on somebody in Chicago to give us some bulletin board material. Who y'all think is going to be? Jalen Johnson? Jalen Johnson is a confident, very Jalen Johnson, low-key top 2, top 3 corner in the league right now. Jalen Johnson is hooping. You think he's going to be the one that gives us the bulletin board material and says some shit like, oh, college offense? Yeah, ain't nothing that we've done seen out of that offense that's scared. Someone, I think it's going to be him that says something that gets the bulletin board material. Like, man, somebody going to say something crazy. Somebody going to say something crazy. Like, man, we used to have a quarterback here just like Jaden Daniels, like comparing them to Fields or some shit so we can turn up real quick. Saw a pick from 2019 versus the Niners. Shit had you sad, bro. 2019, man. Yikes. That was a rough year. That was a rough year. What were we 3-13 that year? Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Oh, yeah. Appreciate you, my boy Kwame. Appreciate you. The Steelers don't scare. Oh, they're gonna always put some fear in my heart because they can, you know, they can play defense with the best of them. And George Pickens is going to eat well versus our secondary. One guy. Is Tomlin overrated? No coach is produced from his coaching tree. I don't think that has anything to do with him being overrated. Tomlin holds it down in Pittsburgh. He holds it down over that joint. He keeps them in the game no matter what that roster looks like. 23-15 Pittsburgh over the Jets. Yikes. So the Jets about to fall. Hey, guys, do y'all remember in the preseason and earlier this year that Jets fan that would come in here and troll us? What was his name? Like Jets guy or something? Where the fuck did he go? Where'd he go? He ain't been here in weeks. Where'd you go, brother? Come back. Come back and come parlay with your family. Show your face so we can shame you. Be like a public stoning in this bitch. Yeah, man. It definitely feels different around here now. Stadium empty as fuck. You can see the aura in the pick, bruh. I know. That shit. Whew. You can feel the fan base just feeling it. Imagine like now you can buy tickets to a Washington game and be like, the first place, I'm going to the first place Commanders game. Fields to the Giants, please, please, please bring Fields to the Giants. Please, because Fields put no fear in my heart ever. Please keep him and Daniel Jones forever. Why always someone random says something crazy about Washington the week we play? I don't know, but people still think, oh, wow, kick returner just did a penguin dive out of nowhere. Please give us some bulletin board material. Someone call our offense trash. Say Caleb's way better. Give us something. You just got back from the slaughter. What were the vibes like, man? What was your experience at Northwest today? Give us the full skinny on what the vibes were like in the building today. There's a little concern since they have to run more tests on JD. I don't know if it's due diligence or something to find anything yet. Yeah, it's probably just to see. Is there anything structurally? Get him with the doctors and make sure. And they're gonna hopefully they come up with the opinion, sir, you're just kind of built slight. You're just skinny. You're built like a tree branch, and you have bruised ribs, and you're day to day. And then we're gonna all exhale, and we're gonna move on, and we're gonna stop saying stupid shit like RG3's name, like it has anything to do with Jaden Daniels. It is damn good. Yep. We packed that thing too. Hey, we got that offense, man. Tomlin is the ultimate motivator. Years ago, he brought black Air Force Ones for the player. Mike Tomlin is the embodiment of a black Air Force One in a coach. And remember, the Dolphins didn't hire Mike Tomlin because they said he was too hip hop. Do y'all remember that? That was a real thing. Like, I'm not sizing at all. The Dolphins didn't hire Mike Tomlin because he was too hip hop. Real thing, not making this up. This was a real fucking thing at the time. Too hip hop is crazy. You might as well call him the N-word. Like that would be more offensive than saying too hip hop. Too hip hop is a crazy ass statement. What a time, man. What a fucking time, bro. Big Commanders fans in the house. There was no Panthers fans up there today. Rob, I have no idea what that means. Is that Brees Hall? Holy shit. My parlay close as shit. My parlay close as shit. Hold up, Bet US. We about to cash out on the sponsor today. Hold up. Brees Hall needs 1 yard and Garrett Wilson needs 16. See, that's where I'm afraid. If Garrett Wilson and Brees Hall, hold up. We got a whole quarter to go, and I need 16 Garrett Wilson yards and 2 more Brees Hall yards, and we get a little cool 350. A little cool 350. Aaron Rodgers back to pass, throws it up. Breece Hall was not looking at that shit. Yo, Rodgers has no chemistry with his teammate. The congratulation videos were crazy. Even Sugar Ray Leonard sent in one. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Northwest Stadium, that shit was rocking. We actually getting home field advantage. Our home fans haven't seen us lose yet. The Suge Knight is too hip. Yeah, Suge Knight is probably definitely too hip hop. I wouldn't even be mad if someone said Suge Knight was too hip hop. Definitely keep Suge Knight away from your building. Hey, Garrett Wilson, I need 14 yards, brother. I know you got it in you. 14 yards. D'Angelo Hall, Chris Thomas, Alfred Morris showed up. D'Angelo Hall coaches for the Panthers, so obviously he was going to be up there today. That's what's up. Because of the bye week, we are 2 games up on Dallas. Love that. Oh, my God. Seeing that dude in that stretcher, oh, that's morbid. I don't like it. Rodgers is in his own quantum realm. Yep. Him and King the Conqueror. By themselves. 3rd and 7 for Aaron Rodgers and the Jets offense. They desperately need to convert here. You know what? It'd be nice time to throw it 14 yards to Garrett Wilson. Rodgers flips it forward to Breece Hall, and he's going to be about it. Oh, it's 4 down territory. He's a yard short. They got to go for it. They got to go for it. Don't be pussy, Nathaniel Hackett. Go for it. Grow some balls. Be like the Commanders that have converted every 4th down conversion all year. Learn to be like us. A gangster and a music lover are not the same thing. Very true. Very true. Suge Knight was a lot of things. Even Tomlin did a congratulations. Shout out, Mike. What up, Mo? 4th and 1. Whoa, shit. Rodgers, okay. 1st down, New York Jets. Oh, shit. Why am I jumping, bro? Why did one of these bats that my one of these bats that so me and my daughter decorated the shit out of my apartment this weekend. One of these fucking bats just hit the ground. It scared the shit out of me, bro. Yo, that shit just scared the shit out of me, dog. Yo. I thought a real bat was on my floor for a second. Holy shit. This bat just fell down. I didn't know what that was. Rodgers is scrambling on 1st down. He's throwing. He's going towards the – oh. I needed that, Garrett Wilson. I needed that. You got 1 quarter to come up with 16 yards, and you're never going on a parlay ever again. What up, Juan? Got it. Hey, we 5-2, Juan. Rodgers is bleeding. He's out there giving blood, sweat, and tears for the New York Jets. He's Captain America. Morgan Moses, Redskin legend for sure. Shout out to Mo. We 5-2, Juan Gotti. What's good with it? I was dogging Mariota earlier tonight, but I have to say, yeah, he came with it. That boy was throwing dots. After those first 3 passes, that boy was throwing dotties all around that field. Timeout. Yo, the Jets move like a young organization. It's a bunch of old heads, but they move like they just look so out of whack. Check out the Fanatic joint in the state. Oh, the sports book. Yeah, it's good. I like it. I've been over there during March Madness. They was treating us like some celebrities over there. And they were giving me like a tab with like $600 on the table. It was like, invite as many people you want. The tab's on us as long as you bring a certain amount of people during March Madness. They was treating me and Jayden like gods over that joint. Hell yeah. Have I been live since the game? Well, I took like 45 minutes after the game finished. And then, yes, for the post game, we've been live since the post game. So we've been in here for what, 3 hours now? Yep, we've been in here for 3 hours. So we did the whole game. Son, remember the Panthers fan I had on last week, Anthony? He said the game was going to be over in 2 hours. Fam, I didn't know what to do when I took my kids to their mother. And I got upstairs and was like, damn, it's not even 7 o'clock. Jesus Christ. Game started at 4:05. We was done at 6:30. Rodgers gets the pass knocked down on 2nd down. TJ Watt in his face. Baller. Shout out to Forbes one more time. Like I told y'all earlier, bro. Play the lottery. scratcher, Powerball, Mega Millions, play a parlay, play some. Anything is possible. Forbes caught an interception today. Everything is shoot your shot at the baddest chick you know. Shoot it. See where it goes. It may miss, bro, but you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And the worst they're going to tell you is no. And then you keep pushing afterwards. 3rd and 10 upcoming for Rodgers. He's back to pass. He's going absolutely nothing. Absolutely not. Yo, the Pittsburgh, son. Pittsburgh defense like that, bro. Pittsburgh defense scares me. This defense is like that. Are they going for it on 4th and 10? Oh, I thought they were going for it on 4th and 10. I was about to say, oh, they're bugging. Greg the Leg, legend. My hero. Jaden Daniels is a commander today because of Greg the Leg. Wait, what? They picked up so they were inviting like content creators out when the sports book first oh my God, they blocked another field goal. Oh my God. But yeah, they were letting us have our own tab. They wanted to bring bodies in there. So they weren't covering like alcohol, but for food, they were covering up to like $500-$600 as long as I brought in like 6+ people with me. And we were filling that joint up and just eating for free. They got good food in there too. They got good ass food in that junk. Bears fans insecure as hell with their quarter, so worried about JD5. Yeah, Juan, they got a top 10 defense. They got hella weapons. They got a good rookie quarterback, and they're looking good the last 2 games, and they worried about us, man. That shoot your shot comment. Hey, man, Forbes caught an interception today, bruh. Tonight must be a blue moon. Something unexpected is going down in the world because it was some baddies. Oh, I know they be up there, man. I know now that we winning, they really up there, bruh. I know they up there, man. How do you block field goals regularly? Danny Smith, Redskin legend, is their special teams coach. How the fuck do you just block kicks normally? You can't even do this shit on Madden. Fanatics is definitely with the shit. Danny Smith, man. Imagine that. They probably practice this shit like they practice offense and defense because they regularly block stuff. Aaron Rodgers has twice more interceptions than touchdowns. Yikes. You look at Danny Smith, old ass. He know he shouldn't be that hyped up at that age, but let's go. Russell Wilson, back to throwing ducks. But it's working for him. It's working for him. Nice when you can mention Forbes and it not be something bad. We love that. Catch a pick versus Caleb next week. He may be good for a lifetime here. He may be good for a life. It's going to get so. I just want y'all to know it's going to get really toxic in these live streams this week because we're going to be invaded by Chicago Bears fans this week. It's going to get toxic in there, man. It's going to get toxic as hell. Be ready for it. My friend was at the Ravens game. He was ready to risk it all for some baddies at the game last week. Hey, man, they be friendly at the games, too. They just be happy to have conversation, man. Shoot. I know a motherfucker like me, I'm going to shoot. I don't care about it, but you reject me, I'm going to keep it pushing. Mr. Unlimited. Damn, hey, bro, don't wish divorce on that, man. Divorce is wicked, bro. Don't make me start my divorced men group therapy session on here again. 3rd and 8. Russell Wilson's in the shotgun. He got 3 receivers bunched to the right. George Pickens to the left. He's under pressure. He scrambles to the right. Actually throws a dart. The running back breaks a tackle, and he's going to get it up to about the 40. Jaylen Warren. First down, Pittsburgh. I don't wish that shit on nobody, bro. Unless it's something they want. Unless they want it, I'm not wishing that shit on nobody, man. That shit wicked, bro. Trust me. Oh man, that shit is tough. That boy is rinsed though. I ain't gonna wish the divorce on him though. I ain't gonna wish the D word on him. I rebuke that. Toxicity. Wear them gas masks for the streams next week. I pretty much need them. I'm getting Hayes from Bears Central on the channel. That's gonna be dope. And them brothers know ball, so that's gonna be a good one. The thing is, it ain't gonna be the Bears content. It's gonna be the people in the chat. And I want them all to come. So y'all better be on your best bullshit in the chat. I want y'all airing these boys out. Airing these boys out. What up, Ronald? I haven't seen you since high school. I went to the first 2 Commanders home games. Sucks I cannot make it to this one today. We're going out all season. Good thing we're 3-0. We're 3-0 right now. We are 3-0 right now. And we're going to win some more. We still got Chicago on the home schedule. We got 1 versus Dallas. We got 1 versus Philly. We got Pittsburgh at home. We still got home games left to be played. And we got Atlanta at home. Atlanta going to be like a Woodbridge convention because I'm pretty sure all my boys going to be in that joint. My boy Allen, my boy Adam, my boy Seth. I know so many Falcons fans. My boy Sammy. They're going to be deep as shit in there. 2nd and 5. Russell Wilson rolling out to his left, finds Pickens. Pickens throws the Bama off of him and then gets helmet to helmet hit down, but they didn't call it. Sierra is traveling. She ain't at Pittsburgh at the game. Ooh. Like you never even knew each other. Right. That shit wicked, man. Shit wicked. Shit wicked, man. 21 from the Jets caught a UFC. He did. He caught an Anderson Spider Silva knee. I think I saw a tweet that Washington hasn't been 3-0 at home since 2005. That's Gibbs 2.0. That's Mark Brunell. That's what? Santana's first year as a Redskin. Clinton Portis. That's 5-6. 5 wins in a row to get to 10-6 in our last playoff win. Like, people don't want us to be excited. And then I roll them off all that we've been through here. Our last playoff win turns 20 in January. Like, I don't think people understand that. Our last playoff victory versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers turns 20 upcoming in January. Like, bro, come on, man. Come on, man. We've been through a lot here, man. We've been through a lot here, man. We've been through so much. Let us have this. Let us have this success, man. Wait, where's Sierra at? Let me holler if Lucky Forbes picked today. Shoot. Adam Peters fleeced the Eagle. Yo, I remember. Go back to my Jahan Dotson was traded stream. And go back to all the fans in the chat. I was like, yo, you know how irrelevant and bad they must view Jahan Dotson that they traded him to the Eagles? To trade someone in the division showed like we have no fear this guy is ever going to hurt us in any way. We got a 3rd round pick for like their 5th leading receiver. Meanwhile, Amari Cooper and Devontae Adams are getting traded for 3rd round pick. Give him GM of the year for that alone. Remember when it happened though? Best wide receiver room in the league. AJ, Devontae, Jahan. Man, they got that boy playing behind Paris Campbell, Britton Covey. Like, what we talking about? I need Brock Purdy and them to get busy next week. I need the Cowboys to get ran off that field next week. 2005, the good old David Patton, another person, his sleeves should have been against the law. David Patton's jersey sleeves should have been against the law, illegal. Disgusting. Start of the 4th quarter. Najee Harris takes it up the left side. He's up to the 20. He's up to the 20 to the 16-yard line. Pittsburgh. They looking to put the dagger in the Jets. Aaron Rodgers. Payback for McNabb. That is vindication. That is us making up for we traded for Donovan McNabb on Easter. Fam, trades in the division That means something stink. That means that person got some stench on them. Because you're not giving the Eagles Jahan Dotson if we still thought Jahan Dotson was rookie year Jahan Dotson. Once again, Jahan Dotson stats today: 0 catches and 1 target. Jesus Christ, the fall from grace from that guy. Yes, they were crashing out, and I was like, yo, Jahan not it, bro. Jahan not it, bro. I think it just hurts fans to realize someone they bought jerseys for, it's just not him. It's like the Chase Young shit. Like, I was a hater because I was like, Chase Young has bad effort and he's not as good as fans think he is. Then we finally all caught up. It was like, damn, Chase really does have bad effort and it's not that good. I was like, I know. Najee Harris. Oh, they're getting the Jets out of here. They're getting him out of here. Curtis Samuel is really a no-show. Thought we were going to give him a nice re-up at one point. What a fall off. So everybody who was mad that Curtis Samuel, they let Curtis Samuel go and traded Dots, and them boys are looking like non-factors elsewhere. Did you see or know the ex-linebacker returned the sender on Jahan? Oh, who was the – who said that? Who said that, Jonah said return the sender? Who said that shit? David Patton. Damn, that's a name right there. David Patton looked like an elbow in the face. First and goal. Najee Harris is going to get stuck at the 4-yard line. He ain't going nowhere. We're going to get our update on Jayden tomorrow, man. We're going to get our update on Jayden tomorrow. Oh, shit. David Patton died? Stop playing. Hold on. Did David Patton really die or are we trolling? If so, oh, my God. Rest in paradise. I didn't even know. I just called and said he looked like an elbow. I didn't even know. I wasn't even hip, bro. Did he really die? Protect Ben said Jahan ain't him. Told him to cool off, but he right. Yeah, that boy, man. I was excited about the man. I sure was. I had a McNabb Reebok jersey from AJ Wright when I was younger. Play action for Russell. He pumps it again. He's rolling to the left. He goes for the end zone. Ground ball. He was looking for George Pickens one more time. Damn, this parlay is actually going to hurt when I don't hit it because this was actually kind of like easy work. This was like an easy work parlay when the offenses turned up. The only thing I got left on this joint was Garrett Wilson. I need Garrett Wilson to get 16 yards. And I need Breece Hall to gain 1 more rushing yard. That's it. That's it. I need 1 rushing yard from Breece and 16 receiving yards from Garrett Wilson. The way the Jets offense is looking, I might not get both of those things. But that's $350 cash off of like $10. Touchdown, Russell Wilson, 30-15. Uh-oh, 2-possession game. 2-possession game. He is looking like, damn, Todd Gurley, bruh. Bruh, remember Todd Gurley in his prime with McVay? Todd Gurley was different. Man, that's a name right there. Todd Gurley. Prime Todd. Running backs come and go, man. Running backs come and go fast. 30-15, 2-possession game, 2 touchdowns, or a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, 2-possession game, 12 minutes left to go. Cody Barton was hooping the other day for sure. Turned out to be booty clapping. R.I.P. to David Patton because I did not know he died. So I like to speak kindly on the dead. R.I.P. to David Patton, man. I didn't even know he died, bro. Damn. AP built us a Frankenstein, and DQ and Cliff Kingsbury have turned us loose on the league. Chirac is our next victim. Talk that talk, Commandalorian. We built for it. I definitely need us to have our quarterback back for that one, though, because the Bears are not the Panthers. The Bears are the I don't know if I'm going to say they're better than the Bucks, but I think they're one of the better teams we've played this year. That's not Baltimore. We know what Baltimore is, but The Bears going to be our best NFC test in quite a while. How about that? Ike Reese was on 106.7 with B. Mitch talking about return. Oh, it was Ike Reese. Ike Reese. Shout out to Ike Reese, man. He said return the sender. And the Dolphins keep losing. We got the Dolphins third rounder from Philly. So the more that they lose, the higher that third round pick goes for us, man. That was the unthinkable in the 80s. David Patton died in a motor. Jesus. Damn, that's a messed up way to go, too. It's preventable shit. Like, I hate when it's not natural causes, when it's like preventable stuff like accidents or murder or something. I can't stand that shit. Stop Brother Bears should get spanked by the Stop Brother Bears would get spanked by the Bucks on paper, but their defense will keep them in it, and I think Caleb and their playmakers will keep them in that game. 2022 or 2020. Yeah, it was 2021. We're going to see. The Bears are not – I hope y'all don't think this is going to be a cakewalk for Washington next week versus Chicago. One, we need to see if Jayden's good. Two, even if Jayden plays, that's not going to be no cakewalk game. I think y'all need to fucking relax with that shit. I think they are very beatable. I think we can. I think we will win as long as 5 plays. But there is nothing about that team that screams Carolina, Arizona, Cleveland. No. Jalen Johnson is playing like a top 2 corner in football right now. He's different. He's different, bro. They got a pass rush. They got backers. They got a secondary. That defense is legit. They can get work, though. They can get this work just like everybody else gets this work. Let's see what Caleb paints on his wells this week. Bulletin board material. Caleb ain't even been doing all that, man. He been locking in. Caleb been locking in and just playing ball, man. I like Caleb Williams. I ain't not gonna make me hate Caleb Williams. Nah, this ain't a cakewalk, but they ain't no Ravens. Well, they're not the Ravens, but there are other teams in the league. Yo, Steelers Nation, yeah, they turned. Aaron Rodgers, I need 16 Garrett Wilson receiving yards, and I need Breece Hall with 2 more rushing yards. Come on. I know that don't say Jalen Johnson is trash. That definitely don't say that because you're bugging. Don't lose y'all. Oh, he done lost yards. No. I'm not hitting this parlay. I'm not even hitting this parlay. Now instead of needing 1 yard, this nigga needs like 4. Do the Jets look bad or the Steelers are hooping, bruh? And the Jets don't look like they have cohesion yet. Rumor of Garrett Wilson on the trade block. How do you feel about him? He's been disappointing this year, but if he's on the trade block, I would absolutely join those conversations. Low-key, this Bears game scares me. PTSD from the whooping they laid on us last season. I mean, we're a completely different team, but the Ravens should look. What the fuck is Garrett Wilson? Is Garrett Wilson okay? It might be the sleeves on his jersey. I don't know what's going. Something's going on with Garrett Wilson, bro. Garrett Wilson may need new scenery, man. I take Garrett Wilson. I think Garrett Wilson put him opposite Terry. Garrett Wilson was supposed to be ours. They picked him 1 pick before us. We don't trade back for Jahan if Garrett Wilson's on that board. We would have definitely drafted him. 2nd and 16. We need Dorrance Armstrong next week. Aaron Rodgers back to pass. Gets it off to Breece Hall. They're only picking up a couple yards. 3rd and super long coming up. Nathaniel Hackett sucks as an offensive play caller, by the way. Cowboys are lucky Russ wasn't starting versus them a couple weeks back. Yeah, they probably win. Even throwing ducks and shit, he would have completed more than fucking Justin Fields. He has no arm left, but you can clearly see why he's playing over Justin Fields. Justin Fields, as a passer, does not give teams a fucking chance. Like, they're afraid to let him throw the ball on 3rd down. Wilson is selling because, I got him on the parlay. It do be like that. 3rd and 12, Aaron Rodgers. Allen Lazard, 1st down. Rodgers threw a missile down the middle of the field. We both know Ron would have. Oh, yeah. My bad. I forgot who was making the picks. Correct. I got you. I got you. Bears play calling on offense is going to be horrible when they feel the pressure of a top offense. I mean, with that defense lined up in front of them, I'm going to have to see my defense make me a believer versus an offense with actual weapons. Aaron Rodgers, RPO fake on first down, dumps it off to the tight end. What the fuck is wrong with talking about games we played last year? Are people really like, we're not the same team anymore, guys? Aaron Rodgers, diva ass, set the Jets back 3 years. Nathaniel Hackett shouldn't have the job that he has. He has a job because Aaron Rodgers, he's employed because Rodgers is his quarterback. That's just kind of crazy. 2nd and 9 coming up for the Jets. Run it here. They're probably playing for a pass. Run a draw to Brees Hall. Nope. False start. Jesus, the Jets can't even get out of their own way. I think they took play caller from Hackett. Hackett is ass, man. I'll forever take Brett Favre over Aaron Rodgers. Oh, that's spicy. That's spicy. That's Hackett is no longer calling the plays for the Jets. Oh, he isn't calling them no more. Oh, yeah, they did take it back. Yeah, they did. They did. I forgot. Why? How does he still have work, though? They fired that man on Christmas from the Broncos. That shit was wicked. Garrett Wilson. Okay, Garrett Wilson got the yards I need. Now I just need Brees Hall to get these 5 yards back. First down, Garrett Wilson. I need Brees Hall to get me like a nice little 5 to 7. I need him to get like a 10-yard run, and we're out of here. All right, y'all. We're down to, for my parlay, we're down to Brees Hall. That's all we need now, y'all. I got all my Garrett Wilson yardage, y'all. Disgracing the name Hackett. 27 yards. So I got everything but the Brees Hall yardage now, y'all. I need Brees Hall to run for a few more yards, man. I need 3 fucking yards from Brees Hall, and the parlay is cashed. And I need him to stop losing yards. Yeah, I don't know about F Sweat either, but their fans are definitely sleeping. Run the ball to Brees Hall, please. I just need 3 yards. 3 yards, and let's get and you can do whatever you want on offense. Give it to him. Ah, fuck. The Jets offense just looks like a big hodgepodge of bullshit. Pickens turns you into a Russell Wilson fan. Pickens will do it, man. Yep. Sweat was a better player and teammate for us than Chase. Oh, 100%. He actually put the work in. He had good work ethic. Yo, ain't no way I'm going to not hit this parlay off of 3 yards, bro. If Brees Hall don't get 3 yards, I swear. Get the first down, please. Rodgers getting people fucked up every other play. What's going on with them, man? I'm sure we need to get a members only pregame parlay straw. That'd be lit. We could put in together. Yo, Rodgers is cussing motherfuckers out right now. Rodgers is disgusted. Payne showed us today that Allen isn't needed. Payne always pulls up. He always pulls up. What's more like Snyder 2.0 as an owner now? Tepper. Definitely Tepper. But Tepper's worse than Snyder because Tepper's not broke. Tepper has connections, resources, and money that Snyder couldn't dream about. Like, Tepper is worth like $25 billion. Pickens at plus 51 was a steal. Easy money. Damn, the Jets are ass. Yeah, they look super ass. I need them to convert this first because I need Brees Hall to pick up a couple rushing yards for me at some point in the next 7 minutes and 56 seconds. You can go to Hackett outside the stadium and be like, I need my parlay refund, please. Come on, Rodgers. Rodgers gets it batted down. Another Steelers stop. Oh, yeah, they're cooked. The Jets are cooked. And just like they're cooked, I think my parlay is cooked. It's like 300. I'll take it, though. I want 300. Let's like 348. There's a little slight parlay, but I want these 300, bro. I'm not rich. I need it. Have some respect. Mr. Snyder isn't broke. Well, he isn't now. He was broke when he was our owner. When he was our owner, all of his net worth was the football team. He didn't have money like that. Dave Tepper got money. I think the only owners with more money than him are the Waltons. And they own Walmart. We're going to be waiting around. Refreshing our phone like trying to get a sneaker when it comes out tomorrow. We're going to be waiting for that update. I need 5 to be okay. That's all that mattered. That's all that came out of today was like, yeah, we beat the shit out of the Panthers like we should have. Have some respect for Rodgers is destroying his legacy. I mean, it's a part of the former Packers quarterback thing. So at some point in his career, Jordan Love's going to have to force a trade to the Jets because it's just a part of the archetype. You have to go be a Jet. Aaron Rodgers has to force his way to Minnesota for his final season too, just to complete the Holy Trinity. It's game 1, but are the Jets about to waste Adams? That offense has no cohesion, so it's possible. You think the update comes during the Honest Monday meeting? I think it could. I think someone nationally will have it out before then, though. Somebody is going to, someone like Schefter, the Sharks are going to be swimming around trying to see who's the first one that gets the update. They're going to be left and right outside of Jaden Daniels' MRI room waiting to see what's going on. I think my favorite part about today was everybody seeing Jaden's mom tweet that he's okay and like taking that as the doctor's diagnosis. Oh, yeah, he's good. His mom said he's okay. Like, okay, like I need to. Is she ruling him out? Like, no, I need to hear that from somebody. That's Mr. Snyder or the Daniel. The Daniel. Nah, their defense is ridiculous. Bruised rib, won't practice until like Thursday, most likely. That's what I assume it is too. And I think the big reaction of him slamming his helmet down is because he's the ultimate competitor and he wanted to motherfucking go back in the game. I think when they told him, all right, now you got to go to the locker room and get checked out, he probably was like, fuck that. Yeah, this Steelers defense is spooky, man. It's spooky. Najee Harris on first down, tackle for loss. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Rio, a big shout out to the Lady Liberty. Hey, shout out to the Liberty. They won the WNBA championship. Shout out to Sabrina, Jonquel Jones, Brianna Stewart, Stewie and them. Shout out to them. They beat the Lynx tonight. Snyder gets zero respect. Man, fuck Snyder. Snyder definitely on his boat, enjoying the shit out of 5-2 and pretending that he had something to do with it. Smash that like button. Cole Holcomb had a bad injury last year, so it might be a case of just he's not healthy yet. Russell Wilson with the pump fake to a wide open receiver. He hits Calvin Austin up to the 50, up to the 45, to the 40. They're in Jets territory. Russell can get away with throwing ducks all night because his receivers versus a good Jets defense is wide open. Maybe Robert Saleh was not the problem. JD5 wanted another rookie of the week. He said, no, I need the belt. I need it. Man, at this point, the Jets might not even get the ball back. Jets might even get the ball back. He definitely wanted another rookie of the week. Snyder on his short man yacht with his hand on his unit. Like shit. 19 was ass naked open. Sure was. Nobody in sight. As an aspiring sports journalist, I still wonder how there aren't any rules about getting leaks like Schefter does. Man, that boy's a hustler. He's a hustler, baby. That boy gonna get this information out. He got motherfuckers in the organization, a part of the organization, family members. He got that boy's plugged in. That's a false start. 2nd and 6. Nowhere. Wow. He broke through all those tackles, but they blew the play, Jed. I don't think Schefter said anything yet, but he gets all the information. Slap those rookie of the week belts on him. They about to have Jayden dressed like he's ready for military militia warfare next week. He's gonna have military grade Kevlar flak jackets on under the black uniforms, ski mask with it. We're gonna find out tomorrow what's good with it. Jets have too much talent. Exactly. They're not even fun to watch, which is the crazy part. They're not fun to watch at all. They're an awful team to watch. I don't even think they're going to get the ball back. So my parlay is going to lose because Breece Hall didn't get 40 rushing yards. Jesus, this Pittsburgh. I will never put a running back rushing yards versus the Pittsburgh Steelers ever again. Absolutely not. Mike Tomlin just stuck it to the Jets on national TV. I think I've had enough of the Jets on national TV, by the way. Garrett Wilson to the Commanders. Shit, I'll take him. He has no chemistry with Aaron Rodgers. They don't make sense together at all. Yeah, Jayden was going to tear them a new one today. He was going to tear them a new one today. Definitely barbecue chicken parlay. We hit every leg and we lost it by 2 yards, but it is what it is, man. For once, I feel like we might be the more physical team than the Bears. We're definitely more physically imposing on offense. We're going to impose our will on their defense. Their defense is tough, but they got to stop us. They got to stop Brian Robinson coming downhill. They got to stop Austin Eckler coming downhill. Jeremy McNichol and our offensive linemen getting busy up front. They got to stop it. They got to stop it, man. They are forcing that. They're trying to make fetch happen with the Jets, and they're forcing that shit on all of us. Sure are. Forbes played nice today. It definitely is good for his morale and good for all of us when he catches a pick. Maybe like a jump shooter, he needed to catch that one. He seemed to be in the perfect place when the ball was thrown. So good defensive call, good execution. We've seen many picks in the hands of our defenders and we don't catch them. So the Jets are indeed trash, man. Bears run defense is questionable, and B-Rob is a monster. And based on what I saw today, B-Rob looks more than healthy. We didn't need to play him any more than we saw him, and he gave him 6 yards to carry all day. He's a load, and they got to tackle that guy. So I trust B-Rob. Shout out to Forbes. Lost bands on Sutton. He had 0 catches. Yikes. Let's pray Forbes got his groove back. I know that's what we need. We could badly use Forbes with his groove back. Yep, the Jets aren't even going to get the ball back. RIP parlay. It was fun. It was fun while it lasted. Montez don't know about these dogs. Yeah, this is a different team. Montez played for a completely different Washington team. They're going to find out next week, though. They're going to find out next week. Pittsburgh going up to 5-2 just like us. Maybe when we play the Steelers, maybe they flexed at the prime time. That's going to be 2 really good teams going at it. So we're going to get a game flexed to Sunday night or Monday night at some point this season. They're going to flex one of our games to prime time. I might sound crazy, but Eckler looks more explosive than he ever looked with the Chargers because he's free. They're not putting so much workload on him that he actually has the legs left to do it. One of these games got to get flexed. I think they would flex our game versus Dallas on November 24th, but they're not going to do it because Dallas plays 4 days later on Thanksgiving. And they're not going to flex them. They're not going to have them play at 8 o'clock that didn't play at fucking 4:30 on Thanksgiving 4 days later. I don't know if I see that. As we sit here with red wine and a ribeye, I say bougily, the Jets are trash. They need to be more like the Commander. The O-line has been playing nice too. That's a big surprise. Them boys working, man. They believe in each other. They move as a unit. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. We play beautiful complementary football, and I love that. What's the Monday night game tomorrow? Well, we got Arizona versus the Chargers. We might do another watch party for that. Oh, no. Tomorrow is Ravens Bucks. Or is it another stupid ass doubleheader? What you got for Ravens Bucks? We might have to cook us up, but we might have to do a watch party for that one and cook us up a Ravens Bucks parlay. We might have to cook us up one. It's a doubleheader. Yep, it's Ravens Bucks and Cardinals Chargers. Fuck the Cardinals game. We might have to cook us up something mean. We have to come on here and put our minds together and cook us up a nice little ticket. Nice little ticket. G's moving silence and Peters is a G. Yes, sir. Real G's moving silence like lasagna. One of my favorite Lil Wayne lines ever. I hope Coleman's oh my God. That's the low-key story that I be forgetting happened today. Brandon Coleman with a concussion is kind of scary. Brandon Coleman, I need Brandon Coleman to be okay. We need our young boys back versus the Bears next week. Oh, you know they weren't letting Jayden go back because they're going to ruin him like RGT. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Let RG3 check himself back in with a fucked up knee. Washington has ended the Cowgirls franchise. I can't wait to play Dallas, man. I can't wait to play Dallas. I hope they're still down, too. Kicking your enemy while they're down, that's a fire feeling. I may not be able to tune into the Bucks game because I'll be at it. Hey, go crazy. Don't worry about this string. Go crazy at the game. Have some fun. Should we hit the Jets up at this point for Garrett Wilson and Sauce? Well, Sauce Gardner's not going anywhere. That he will not. But Garrett Wilson, they may consider. He has no chemistry with Rodgers, so they may consider shopping him or actually fielding those calls for him. Rio, the Uptown Stadium is fire. We back, Slim. It feels different. Yes, sir. 5-2. 5-2. Hackett was demoted, so it's not him. I wonder who it could be. Rodgers. Yep. The orchestrator, the string puller of it all. The puppeteer, Rodgers in the flesh. 100%. Jets might be looking at Shador, the new Broadway Joe that's black. Did the Steelers just get stopped on Fort? No, they got it. They got it. Did he fumble it or something? Please point the Jets' way. 2:29 left. A whole bunch of bodies are piled up. Bodies. It reminded me of that Snowfall shit. Shout out to Franklin Saint, by the way. GOAT TV character. 2:29 left. Did the Jets get it back? Nope. First down, Pittsburgh. All of that just for the Steelers to get the first down at the end. They did all of that for them to still get the first down at the end. The Jets ain't going to trade Rodgers. They turned their whole franchise upside down for that boy. He ain't going nowhere. And they had him wrapped up at the line of scrimmage too. JD been hurt since that Giants game. He need rib pads. He got to hit that gym in the offseason and bulk up. Honestly, he can bulk up all he wants to, bro. That's a small framed guy. He's always gonna be a small framed guy. That's just his build. He's been fine. He got popped in the ribs, and look at the Jets trying to force this shit. The Jets trying to force this. I would love it if the Jets got the ball back because all I need is Brees Hall to run for 3 yards. But I don't think I'm getting it. I think that shit is cooked, and I need to stop looking at this shit at this point. Hey, Mariota came in and did his job, man, and I ain't mad at him for that. I ain't mad at him at all for that. We will take those. We will take those for sure. We're 5-2, gang. Have a good night, man. Hey, yes, sir. My boy, on my way to one. Hey, we doing it one day at a time, brick by brick. My boy Jalen's dad. He probably got his Forbes jersey on right now. He gonna wake up in the morning and put that Forbes interception on a repeated loop as he gets ready for work. Appreciate you for rocking. Forbes for President 2024. Keep fighting the good fight. I love the consistency. I think we call Rio's parlay streams. Let me hold some. Let me hold some. I like it. Let me hold some. That's fire. I like that. I like that. Vegas made that call. Brees probably won't even get the ball. Oh, yeah, no, the Jets won't touch the ball again. The Jets will not touch the ball again. Yo, they're cooked. They're cooked. Literally just said, that's fire. Let me hold some. The Dodgers won? Oh, shit. The Dodgers did win. So what, we getting Yankees-Dodgers World Series? That's star-studded as fuck. LA versus New York. The Mets are cooked now, right? I still feel Forbes is getting cut in the offseason. They don't get cut during the season. Mariota looked like, I know, he was back at Eugene. He was back in Oregon. 2:29 left. They're a first down away from ball game. Pitch to Najee Harris. And this is going to take it down to the 2-minute warning. Saquon embarrassed the Giants. It makes the offseason hard knock shit more hilarious in hindsight. The Jets suck. I don't think we're probably not going to get a clear and concise direction as to what Jayden's injury is till like Thursday. We're probably most certainly not going to get anything clear until then. Two-minute warning, baby. This one's almost done, y'all. The Jets are indeed cursed. This is where you go to lose. Yep. Pass, a big pass on Mike Williams. Appreciate you, G Love. Mike Williams is cooked, man. I'm cool on Mike Williams, man. I'm very cool on Mike Williams. I am frigid on Mike Williams. Mike Tomlin is the best coach that's always going to be left out of the convo because of ring count. That man, and no matter what you give him, he's going to find a way to put out a competitive football team that's going to find their way to a winning record every year. They're just doing toss plays and running it right at the Jets defense and just testing their manhood. This is bad, man. This is mad. Our defense did play. We did play the Panthers. Let me see how they look next week versus an offense that's fully loaded. But Payne definitely always looks. Payne be playing his best ball when he's not on the field. When he's not on, for whatever reason. I go Yankees in the World Series, bro. I go with the Bombers. I go with the Bronx Bombers, man. I think the Yankees are going to take it. The Bombers. That's a star-studded, exciting. Who wins? The Lions are better than us right now, but once we get it together and once we're in playoff mode, we'll see. But they're a team that they have more cohesion and chemistry. They've played together, more togetherness. So the Jets are very sad to watch. They're pathetic. Steelers at Commander will be must-see TV in 2 weeks. That's an elite defense. Cliff better be on his best shit that week. Steelers defense, I think we beat them. I think we can beat them too. I think that'll be an even matchup. It's an elite offense versus an elite defense, and we'll see what they are in a couple weeks. Russell Wilson is washed as hell, but he can throw it to an open receiver. Tonight, Arthur Smith schemed motherfuckers open all night long. Lions are probably the best team in the NFL. Oh no, they're the best. They're the class of the conference right now. They should have represented the NFC in the Super Bowl last year, but they let their balls hang too low versus the Niners in the NFC Championship. They blew it. They blew that game. They gave the game to the Niners being too fucking confident. That and Josh Reynolds dropping passes. They had their shot. Even though I'm in the IE, I can't stand LA. Plus, I've been a Yankee fan since I was a wee pup. Shout out to the IE and shout out to the Yanks. Shout out to the Bombers. The Bombers. Aaron Rodgers got his coach fired for nada. You know how teams usually get that boost? You fire the coach and then you start playing good for a little bit. The Jets missed the memo of that. They missed the boost memo. We ain't gonna know until maybe tomorrow. We might not find out to the middle of the week, but he's going to get seen again tomorrow. So we'll see. Najee Harris picks up the first down, goes into the end zone. Najee scores one to add insult to injury with 26 seconds left. Najee Harris walks it into the end zone. Yikes. Yikes. Thank you for not sliding down at the 1 yard line. Thank you for still scoring it, man. All right, man. I swing in to see how the competition is doing. I got the light. Yep. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. You know what would be cool if the Jets didn't take a knee and if they handed the ball off to Breece Hall for a 3-yard gain? But I need to stop. It's over. They're not even going to run a play. I hope Jayden can play against Chicago or the game. Well, yeah, it's gonna lose its luster. They flexed it for no reason if Jayden don't play. It's gonna be Mariota versus Caleb don't hit the same as the Jets are definitely gonna take a knee when they come back out though, or throw some bullshit. When Daniels came out of the game, when I tell you it was dead silent inside my house, oh yeah, I know. I bet. Big ups to y'all as well. I'm so happy this is happening to Aaron Rodgers. Yo, people hate Rodgers. They love to see the downfall. Jets thought they had. Yep, they thought they was doing something. They look bad. They look bad. Najee Harris. Normalize players scoring at the end and not sliding at the 1 yard line. Put your opponents in the dirt. Stop letting up on your opponents and go in for the kill. Steelers at Commanders. I think it could be must-see TV, man. I'm excited for it. Beltway battle in this year's Super Bowl, man. I'm not ready to go there, but that would be phenomenal. We already got our first round with them, man. Hey, Jets, y'all want to make a grown man smile? Put Breece Hall in and give him the ball and push your way to like 4 yards. Yeah, the Jets are super cooked. They're deep fried. Deep fried. 26 seconds to go. They're getting cooked. 37-15. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk of this? I would say we're the 7th, 8th best team right now. Yeah, we're somewhere around 8. 7th, 8th best team in the league. Shout out to from Houston Texans. What's up, man? Good night to everybody over there. It would be so fire if they handed it to Breece for like, and they put in another running back. Oh, they just broke my heart. Oh, heartbreak emoji. Oh, you fuckers. I'm glad y'all suck. I'm glad y'all are ass. I hate you. I'm so glad that this is happening to you guys. They put in the 3rd string running back. I hate him, bro. Ball game. 37-15 Pittsburgh. Everybody have a wonderful night. I will be back. We're back to Victory Monday. On Tuesday, it's Victory Tuesday with me and Lake Lewis. We back to it. Good vibes, and hopefully we're getting some good news. The second anything comes out about Jayden, I will be motherfucking live immediately. Y'all have a great night. It was only 3 yards, man. It was only 3 yards, man. But we don't know what the Commanders are. No, we know that the Commanders can play offense and we can go out there and do our thing, even versus a team like the Baltimore Ravens. It's shaping up more each week. There are a lot of teams playing bad teams this year, and they ain't putting them up like we put them up. But y'all have a great rest of your night. I'll be back with more content tomorrow. Smash that like button on the way out. Peace and love. Don't worry about the parlay. I ain't even tripping. At least we hit on something earlier. I will catch y'all tomorrow. We out 5-2.